And here we go. What is going on, people? Yo, I feel like I was just live on YouTube, but here
Two
we
minutes
go.
ago.
Yeah, dude, really? Yeah. But here we go. We're at it again. We are at opening night live for Gamescom. A complete live reaction going on. I am really excited about this one as well because unless you've been living under a rock, my main thing that I am excited about for this show
Mm-hmm.
is the unveiling of the Gears 5 campaign.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness. I am joined with my brother Yobi Dren. Yobi Dren, what is going on, man?
What's up, everybody? Mr. Peace Love 11. So, what is going on, folks?
But yeah, we're gonna be joined by the Don and possibly a couple other people. They are running a little bit late, but you know the show must go on. So right now I am clicking on the show's volume. Yo, huge shout out to everybody coming to hang out with us and check out opening night live, Gamescom 2019.
Hmm?
And I gotta put the volume up in over here. Where'd I put? Oh, that's a nice set.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Will My Hood, what's going on, brother? How you doing today?
Hello, everyone.
I see everybody in the chat. What's going on?
Yo, Portal player asked for it. Yo, Yobi, you down to do a duet style? I'll count down.
On three.
Ready?
Two.
1, 2,
2, 1.
Battletoads! That was one thing I was actually disappointed about with Inside Xbox. There was, to me, there wasn't enough new Battletoads, man.
Yeah, I would have loved to see that. That would have been low-key dope.
To show you guys some of the best games that are coming out in the next couple of years, and you're going to see them here tonight.
Best games coming out in the next couple years.
All right. We've got some announcements and surprises for you as well, and it's going to be a really
I
fun
like
night.
that wall.
Now,
The
this
graphics
week,
on the
there are
wall,
over
just the
half
circle
million
kind of
people in
expanded.
Cologne,
That is sick.
and we're all here to do one thing, which is celebrate video games, and we're going to have a fun week. So
His
we've got
hair
2
keeps
hours of
getting
stuff.
grayer, man.
Let's
He's
get
not
right
getting
to
any
it.
younger
Kick
now.
off Gamescom
Not
in
indeed it
style.
isn't.
We're gonna start
Yeah, Portal
with,
player, that's
a
right.
guy
No
who was on
Battletoads
Inside
release date
Xbox just
either.
a couple hours ago.
But
Please welcome
Devil
from
May
the
Cry
collective,
5 is in
Rod
Game
Ferguson.
Pass today, people.
Right now, folks, go get it.
Oh, what are we
Rod
looking?
Ferguson.
Oh, we're going right to Gears.
Good to see
Right
you.
off the bat, people. They said it was going to come
Rod,
first.
Gears 5 coming soon for Xbox, right?
Absolutely, yes. Coming very, very soon. Less than 3 weeks, in fact.
Guys, let me
And a
know
lot
if
of
you can
people
hear
since
the
E3 last
show.
year have been
If you
waiting
can
to
hear
see
the
something,
actual
right?
show.
Yeah, I mean, we had a plan,
if I have
you
to
know, we
adjust
wanted to
any
talk about
audio
Escape
here.
and Versus and Horde, which we've been doing, but obviously from E3, people really wanted to see more about the campaign. So figured what better place to show a new campaign story trailer.
All right, here we go. Gears 5, Gamescom, check it out.
I'm getting quiet right now. I want to see this.
Hell yeah.
Head like a they're doing 9 Inch Nails. The one you serve. Oh no!
I love the music.
They're doing 9 Inch Nails.
Find what you're looking for.
Yeah. And now we need to kill it.
I need you to think about what you saw. Every detail.
Security breaches. Old Afira ruins.
External camera 16. External camera 15. Camera 10. God damn it.
They're here.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Oh, they're using the big mechs.
Nice. Hey. Oh, that looks so pretty, bro.
I gotta pick my jaw up right now. Yo.
Dude, that shit looks fire. Holy shit.
What?
Yo.
Who will you die for? Oh my goodness.
When the blood is on your hands.
Oh my goodness. Oh
What
my,
the fuck?
Yo guys, the show is almost maxed out in terms of
All right, that's what I'm talking
the
about.
audio.
It's nice to be able to show more of the game.
Wow.
No, you guys have been doing such an amazing job on this. So tell us a bit about
There we
the
go.
campaign there.
Yeah, so
Holy
it's basically a two-sided story. So
shit.
there's
Yo,
one
did
part of
you
the story
guys
is the
in the
war
chat,
returning
did
to
you
Sarah.
guys
Gears
see
4
that?
is a little bit about 3 people lost in the woods finding the monster.
Yeah,
Now the monsters
damn.
are here and they're pissed off, right? And so we have to tell that side of the story. And then the other part is really what's going on inside of Kate's head and what's her journey. So those two stories come together. Are probably the best Gears game we've ever made.
Looks truly
He's
epic.
saying
60
probably
frames per
the
second.
best
4K,
Gears
60
game
frames in
they have
campaign on Xbox
ever
One X, so it's
made.
amazing.
Yeah, looks absolutely
Jesus.
incredible. All right, well, let's turn to something you
Amazing.
just announced a couple hours ago on Inside Xbox.
That looked
which is,
ridiculous.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, we wanted to
Amazing.
talk about the new Horde. So basically, ultimate abilities are the new thing in Horde. So every character has their own unique ability you can do. So it kind of changes.
Oh,
the
come on,
play
Portal,
style, and
Portal.
everybody plays differently. Things like Kate can go invisible. JD can bring down airstrikes, and so it's per character, it's not per role. So
Dude,
even
you shoot through the
engineers
wall.
each have their
That's
own
crazy
ability.
in Horde.
And
Bam!
then we also have power taps.
Slick.
This new thing, so power is the economy in Horde, and now every 10 waves a new power tap appears. You have to decide: do we go expand our base and capture it, or do we just stay in defend? And then Jack is a playable character, and so Jack is sort of a new feature for
I
us.
like that too,
it's
is
kind of an
Jack as a
accessible way to
playable
play because
character.
you don't take cover, you don't pixel hunt.
You
It's,
see him there.
Nice.
People are taking over, obviously.
yeah, his ultimate is awesome. It's called Hijack because we love puns.
That should have happened a long time ago.
And
But
Yo,
basically,
Kima,
I'm glad
Mr.
it
Kima,
went
you
on.
saw that, right?
So you're going up against
Oh
a
my
Scion with a boom shot.
goodness.
Hijack him, and now you're a Scion with a boom shot, and you get to destroy the enemies with that.
Looks so cool.
And
Jack,
people
as I
are
understand, is also
worried
gonna be
about
playable
that?
in campaign.
That's correct, yeah. So we're a 3-player co-op, split screen.
Let 'em worry,
as
bro. We
well,
got
not
this.
just online.
That
And so
trailer
Jack
was
is the third
fire
player. It can be
right
your
there.
second, however, but one of the
Very.
3 is Jack. And then, like I said, it's a great way for
All
people
right,
who
where
don't-
am I?
can't wall
What?
balance,
Yo,
don't know how
what's
to
up,
cover,
brother?
that kind of
Yo,
stuff. It's like if you
everybody,
wanna
the
introduce somebody
Don
to
is
game,
with
getting to
us.
play as Jack
Kiss
is
the
ultimately
ring.
a
Dude, did you
friend
see
that
the
comes
trailer?
around and can heal you,
No,
can
I
make
missed it.
invisible,
What
can
the
do
hell?
weapons for you.
Jesus,
My
Don,
goodness.
You came,
Okay, and
Dude.
also you announced
Dude, my
back to
hype
Horde,
level is
there's a
now
crossover
Through the roof.
through
between
the
Halo
roof
and Gears coming.
for
Yeah, well, we figured Terminator
Gears.
Dark Fate is not
Are you
enough.
guys already
Sarah
seen
Connor
it,
T.
or
Hunt
like,
great,
are they
but
done, or
what
what's the
if
story?
with Halo Reach
They're
coming
still
to
they're
Master
talking.
Chief
Well, now they're
Collection, we
talking
figured
more
why not
about
have
the
Halo
Horde
Reach
mode
come
and
to Gears
stuff
of
like
War.
that. But
So we've got Kat
they
and
they
Emil,
just
and
showed
the original cast members
the
that brought 'em
single
back from
player
10 years and
campaign
said,
trailer.
Back in the studio we go. We need this, you know. And
Wait just a
so
second here.
we're playable in Horde,
Where
playable
was
in
it
Steam,
showing on?
playable in Versus.
I'm
So
on
if you have
Mixer,
the Ultimate Edition or
and
an
the
Ultimate Game
channel
Pass, you
is
get 10 plus
Gamescom.
other customizable.
It's just
Gamescom?
type in
All right, well, I know
Gamescom.
the
and
game
it-
is here at Gamescom, of course.
I
so
like
fans don't have to wait long to
the
play it,
quality
right?
No, and in
of
select,
the stream
stores in
on
North America, you can actually
Mixer.
go to your local
Dude,
Microsoft
Mixer's
store
got a lot of
or
good things going for it. I mean, it's got some things
That's
that's
very
rough,
cool, and
but
the game
you
is
know,
coming
there's
out
some
in just
things
a couple
they're
weeks, right? Or is
they're
it
doing well.
Yeah, September 6th for Ultimate for early
Woo!
access, September 10th for regular, and you know a little. Like,
Yo,
Gears
yo,
is out this
Cucumber
Thursday,
said
so
too
if you wanna
much
get
A
Gears
button.
sooner and in your pocket, it's out there.
All things Gears.
K Mega
well,
be
speaking
playing
of
that for
Gears, I
years
wanna
to come. Then,
congratulate you because,
guys, yo,
we're
hit up
announcing
the
tonight
chat.
that,
What do you
Gears
think
5 won the Gamescom
about that
award for
trailer?
Best Xbox game. So you
Oh,
So
that's
far,
amazing.
that
Amazing job on
that
that. Congratulations.
that
you
is
very
the
much.
highlight
Congratulations.
of
So,
Gamescom,
great
in my
stuff.
opinion.
Yo,
And, we don't
yo,
have to wait
chat.
long
If
to
anybody
play it,
can
as
hear
I
me,
said,
follow
coming
me
early
at
September for,
VGYOBYXB. For
Coming up
anybody
really
who got
fast, and I can't wait to see everybody
Dragon
online
Ball
playing.
Fighter Z,
Awesome. Rod,
I just
appreciate you
posted
making
the
it all
code
the
for
way
the
here
Fighter
from
Z
Vancouver.
Pass
You
2.
guys are just
So if
finishing
anybody
up the
want
game,
to just go to
and
my
thanks for
Twitter
coming
and
to your
grab it.
first ever Gamescom.
Oh,
First
nice.
Gamescom, so in my
I
first time
posted
in
in the
Columbus.
chat.
It's
Post
amazing.
my
The people are amazing.
Twitter
The
name.
fans are awesome. So having a great time.
Awesome. All right, Rod Ferguson, everybody. Coalition Gears 5. Thanks,
Dude,
Rod.
that whole trailer was
All right,
campaign.
well, that's a game you know about. But
What do you mean
tonight,
Yes, it
barely
was.
showed any
surprises
campaign?
For you with brand new things that
Barely showed it.
haven't leaked anywhere.
Mark, that was
surprise
campaign. That was
people.
that
So,
whole trailer was a campaign,
take a
bro.
look at
That
this
whole trailer
announcement
was
of something
campaign. Then
brand
they
new.
talked about Horde mode after that. But dude, like, I don't want to see the whole game. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see the whole story before it comes out. They showed some epic scenarios in there. Oh my goodness. What is this, by the way? It's looking extra shiny. What the freak? I saw a wheel.
Halo. Wait, no, it's not.
Nah.
Wait, is it?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
A car game? Is this Grid? Maybe?
I think it was 50%.
Hold on,
CGI.
no, it's
guys,
not a car.
That Gears of War was not CGI. That was in-game graphics.
Yeah, that was all in-game graphics, dude. Comanche?
Oh, I used to play that as a kid on PC.
Hell yeah!
Wait, is it?
Uh-oh.
That's right. The classic Comanche is coming back. HQ.
Oh, what are they doing here?
When I was a kid on PC, Nova Logic, Vox.
Yeah, they're redoing it. They're coming back with Comanche.
Right?
Yeah, we did actually. Great to be here. Good seeing you tonight.
It's great to see.
Or I'm
tell us a
watching
bit about this
Gears 5
game.
Gamescom
How
right
did this
now.
come about? You guys
There you
getting
go.
involved with
All
it?
right.
Well, actually, 2
I'll
years ago,
you'll get to speed.
Gamescom,
My reaction is gonna be a little bit delayed, guys. But man, if I see
Yeah, I want to hear
Halo
your
Reach-
reaction. Good.
if I see Halo Reach characters,
No, you're not going to. Not at all.
oh,
Team-based online.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
oh that
Tell us more
song,
about that.
yes.
Yes, 9 Inch Nails, baby.
In the past, multiplayer-wise.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, but you will see some live footage later on. So.
That's right, because we're not just CG trailers. We've got
Yo, why is their stream so choppy
What's
right now?
what's up with the Berserker?
real gameplay for you
Real
guys to
gameplay
check
for the
out.
first time, yeah.
And you want fans to be a part of making this game, right? Tell us
Yeah,
a bit about
absolutely. Because everybody loves helicopters. They kick ass. They go.
Guys,
in.
we are waiting to hear the Don's reaction.
that. All right, well, let's take a look at the first
Oh.
gameplay.
I'm getting chills.
But you can join us as
Oh,
well.
that was one of them.
For this year. In the beginning of next year, we go into early access. So sign up for the game.
Okay, check it out. Here it is, the first gameplay of Comanche.
See ya.
Yeah, that's all real time in Unreal.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now.
you can tell. You can tell though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Well, I
we
work
do.
on it daily. I mean,
And
so
it is a game exactly for that.
oh, I'm ready now.
Dude, that was an awesome trailer. You talk about spiking hype level. Let somebody watch that trailer, yo. Drone combat in this game? The Comanche was actually a Sikorsky helicopter that they were planning on mass producing for the military.
Oh my gosh, that was good.
Yeah, dude!
Bound by Blood. Man, that's
Oh,
like
come on,
EA.
Tommy. Really? Gears not that amazing?
All right, Comanche,
Bruh,
sign up.
I am going
That's
to
not all
agree to
THQ Nordic has.
disagree
They
with
got
you,
some
brother.
more drones for
Well,
Check
I'm gonna
this
tell you
out.
right now, if you're not amazed by that, you're not ready for next gen. You're not gonna be satisfied.
Dude, the huge freaking monsters that. Oh man.
Yeah, the Berserker they had
Yup.
at the end.
Even that bigger thing, like they were on a ship or something, like flying away, and that huge thing that had like the four-way kind of like mouth opening behind them. I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's all. I mean, that's what Gears is all about, man. Over the
Announced
top.
last week was
Yes.
Need for Speed Heat from
Can you guys hear me okay?
Everyone's been saying,
Yeah, we can hear
"Get
you
to
for
see
sure."
real
Yeah, brother.
gameplay of it." Well,
All right, cool,
tonight's
cool,
the
cool.
night. Please welcome from EA, Riley Cooper. Come on up, man.
They have a drone racing advertisement.
oh, yes!
How you doing?
Need for Speed Heat. I need
All
to see
right,
more of
so
this.
Need
I got
for
another
Speed
They're-
Heat. We
well,
saw
they're-
the
they're-
announcement
they
last
said
week.
they're
Tell us a bit about this game.
they're
How is it new or
redoing
different from Need for
completely
Speed?
Well, you know, it
the
focuses on
the
full
car
experience
physics to
of
this,
street
so
racing and
Yeah,
modified
it needed that
to
because
add
like
that with
Forza
the
Horizon
to
kind of
this, we've
ruined it
added
for everybody
sanctuaries
else.
by day to keep that
I was
experience
playing
fresh
Forza
and
Horizon
help explain
last
why
night. I
all
was
those
doing the
races
Top
are
Gear
fun.
stuff.
All right. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked like he was having fun.
You guys want to see the gameplay?
Let's see the gameplay.
Shall we do the honors, Riley?
Let's do it. Let's see the
Here we
shit.
go,
Yeah,
people. Need for Speed. Oh, this please be good. Please be good. I want a
It's gonna
good.
be.
I want a good
I
Need
believe it
for
is.
Speed.
Welcome to Palm City. A fresh
Looks
world.
I
beautiful.
saw that McLaren P1 in the
New
background there.
customizations,
Oh, here we go.
return of cops.
That was an Alfa Romeo.
Palm City, an urban oasis for those who burn fast and live by their own rules. Daytime offers
I
sanctioned
wonder if they're gonna have the
racing
new
speed
Corvette, the
with the
C8 in here.
compete and score
When
bank
did
with
the
each
new
new
Corvette
win.
come out?
It's coming out right now.
Then use the
Yeah.
rewards to
People are starting getting their own version of
They
it.
do, then it'll be a selling point.
It's a mid-engine Corvette, goes 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds.
Man, it's the blue collar man's Ferrari, is what
Yeah.
it is.
moves to slow you down. Roam the open world, nab
Oh,
challenges,
That
wow.
BMW is nice looking right there.
spend as much time here as you like. When you're
Viper
ready,
P1,
switch into night.
ZR1. Oh, come. Oh, I was about to say.
Build your
Yeah, mine hung up,
reputation
too.
in illicit street
Alright.
races.
It's on their end. It's on the.
Yeah, I'm a little
I
bit
thought
ahead
it
of
was
you
me.
guys.
For a second. But it isn't. Thank God.
But having all eyes on you comes with a price. Cops are on the
Come on, dude. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, it's freezing up on the same spots as on your stream is what I'm seeing here.
they'll ratchet
Yeah.
up their efforts to stop you.
Hopefully, it's probably at the source. It's probably at the show itself, and I hope they fix it.
Coordinated efforts that adapt to the situation, push it too far, and they won't hold back.
Yo, nighttime's got an underground feel to it.
And your car can only
From
take
what I'm
so much
seeing.
damage. So be sure to make it
Yeah,
to
but there's no
the
ground
ride
effects.
without getting busted. Otherwise, you'll lose
Are
everything
you
you've risked.
sure? We haven't
don't see
seen
no-
any.
I don't see no ground effects.
We need some street glow, people.
Pick a car,
Juice box.
make it your own. We've replaced the
Damn, look at that wide body R8.
Now unlock parts by building up rep at night and use the bank you've earned during the day to level up your
It actually looks proper now.
Every car can be transformed into a custom.
There's something about the R8 that just is not exciting. Put that white body kit on it though.
Yeah, and it's got a different feel all of a sudden.
Yeah, it becomes
Aggressive.
a little more dramatic.
Yes.
Go beyond the car.
Because before it's kind of just like, it's not a bad looking car, but it's just like there's no,
Palm City.
you're not flexing. You know what I mean?
Mm.
For the first time ever in Need for Speed, you can now customize your favorite rides through an app.
Oh yeah, you can use an app on your phone
For an early access into car customization.
to
What I-
customize your car.
Oh, so it was crazy on like on the OBS, Streamlabs OBS. Apparently, there's an app to switch between your scenes now.
Get the app.
Really?
Yeah, for your phone. Yeah, all you have to do is Streamlabs OBS, have it all set up, download the app, and you can just have it going. So let's say like you had your PC all set up, and you shut down your monitors on your PC, and you just want to play on your Xbox or whatever. And you can switch between your scenes and the transitions and everything.
Yo, this might be a purchase right here.
Might. Oh, you know, you're gonna buy that.
I would have to try it.
Yeah, I gotta see
Yeah.
like how the cars handle. I don't want them feeling
The
like
force,
you know like
snappy,
you know,
like
like
kind of
the-
like it pulls and it pulls you back.
well
into
no
the
no
line.
you know like the car race sets that we used to get as a kid that had the little metal like pin in the bottom
Yeah,
of it,
track cars.
and then the car used to swing out and stuff, but it always stayed on that pin. That's
Yeah.
the way like the Need for Speed has felt for the last few
All right, so I
entries,
saw
and if
Heat
they change
Studio
that
there,
and you
that
feel
I can
more
basically build my
control
car now
of
in
your
advance of the
car,
game. Is that how it works?
That's right. Heat
you know, that
Studio is
it's
an
not so
awesome
much
app
on a
that can
rail.
have access to full
Yep.
visual
I'm down.
customization of
I'm
most
down. I will
vehicles.
play
Well,
that.
but it looks like that same thing though, like when
Yeah.
you kind of steers and it pulls you
Yo.
back in.
Yo, shout out to David in the chat who said
Okay, and
he
Heat
said
Studio, when
Xbox
is that coming out?
448.
It's
Just put the
available in
Gears
most
5 trailer
territories
on
in the
again
US
for
and
us.
worldwide
Yo,
on
I feel
Android
you, man.
Right now.
I feel
Right
you.
now?
Crazy.
So here's what Bot's gonna do. After he's done here, he's gonna take that and put it on loop and just leave it here for you guys.
A nice 2 to 3 hour stream of that
Well, that's
looping.
very cool. Need for Speed. Oh, there's
Perfect.
the QR code, by the way, if you guys want to snap it right now, grab the app. Very cool. Need for Speed Heat coming in November. Thanks very much, Riley. Appreciate you hanging out.
Thanks for
All right, so
Thanks,
Heat
Riley.
comes out in
Yeah, appreciate it,
November.
Riley. All right, we got some more announcements to make for you now. This is one.
It's always
that's,
weird seeing the
again,
stage at
another big
Gamescom.
surprise
Like
for
they're
everyone.
not
Check it out.
like
Another
over the
world
top
premiere
like
right here for the
E3.
first time at Gamescom
You know what I mean?
opening night live.
It feels always like a lower budget, as much as they try harder to make it not feel that way.
Well, world premiere going on right now.
Dude, I am
Star Theory. Remember, this could be for anything. This could be for PC. It could be a multiplat. It could be an exclusive. Like that's the one thing I like about this show. Like they're gonna show stuff from everything, and it froze again.
Yo, Tommy John, you said all Gear Show was cut.
It says actual gameplay.
Tommy John, all the
Oh,
Gear-
mine froze.
Jordan, Tommy
Yeah,
John.
it'll fix itself.
All right.
The rest of them was game and gameplay. Okay.
Yo, huge shout out to Mr. Godchild. That's right, brother. We got over 70 people watching right now. We only have 9 thumbs up. I think we can do better than that.
I
Wait,
see
how-
space. I think Mass Effect.
How many thumbs do we have to have? I see
70.
what they did here.
This is that like the rocket builder simulation, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's this the I forgot the name.
Does it begin with a K? And it froze again.
No, I don't think it is. I thought it was that Plants vs.
Yo, Portal, I feel you, man, but it's freezing for everybody. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Kerbal.
Some would call it a Gamescom problem.
No, that's a mixer problem. That's what it is.
No.
It's doing the same thing on YouTube. I just checked.
Oh, okay. So it's Gamescom. They didn't anticipate.
It's their center hub, like at the location.
It's the Germany internet.
I am so glad that did not happen for the Gears 5 trailer, yo.
It's probably because everyone's rewinding it back trying to watch the Gears 5 trailer.
Yeah.
It's messing it up.
Whoa. Are they saying now you can like build space stations?
I guess. I'm not
Space
really
program
sure.
too.
Beautiful, bro. Jesus, all these damn games. I love it.
You know how you can afford to play them all. Get a little Game Pass. and you
Damn,
sprinkle
Taco.
what you-
Kerbal Space Program 2 coming next year.
Kerbal Space Program.
All right, well, we still have some more announcements to go, and we're going to go right into the next
It's a good day
slide
today,
here.
people.
Check this
I
out
gotta
for the
say,
first time
I
here
am
at Gamescom.
thoroughly enjoying myself today.
Some people are not enjoying themselves, though. It's important to just let them not enjoy themselves.
Yeah. Bandai.
God, this looks a little.
I thought that said Taserface Studio.
Taserface.
Yeah.
Taserface Studio.
Yo, this is a little creepy.
Bandai Namco Entertainment.
I feel like we've seen this game before. It's a sequel.
Yeah. That yellow rain jacket.
Yeah, it reminds me of something. I can't remember what that game was.
Yellow Rain Jacket. Pedro?
The Nightmare
No.
2. Yeah, it is a sequel. See?
Well, you're a little ahead of us. Little Nightmares too. Yup.
Sorry.
No, it's
Sorry,
all good.
I thought it would be behind you since I
Taco said it's
started
the
up
ring.
later. Since I started up later and I'm further away from Gamescom than you.
Yo, Mike Sacchino, man. Yo, dude, I agree with you. That Gears 5 looks like fire, dude. Now that we've seen, you know, the game modes, the multiplayer modes in the campaign trailer, dude, it looks like a
How did you get
complete
this shirt on? Did
game.
you do that during the trailer?
All right.
Wearing this all day.
Oh my God! All right. Well, hopefully you had a jacket on or something. Don't spoil any announcements.
People were
All right,
so
well, anyways,
concerned.
Little Nightmares 2, the first game
And I don't
was,
think there's anything to be
beautiful. What we saw
concerned
there,
about.
again, in-engine footage from the
I'm
game.
concerned
For
about
you
those
guys
who
to
are
do a
concerned.
sequel, where did you want to
I'm
take it? Seems like
concerned
there's
about
It's
that.
it's concerning that they are concerned.
Yes, exactly. I'm concerned why would they would ever jump to such conclusions.
Pair of you are going to a place called the Signal Tower, which is the
You got Rod
center
saying
of
this
the
is
whole
pretty
story.
much like,
I mean, this is,
you know,
you know,
could possibly be
beautiful
the best
platforming,
Gears
just
they
incredible
ever made.
graphics with Unreal and
Well-
what you guys have put together there.
Well,
And
every
I know
developer
it's
feels that way.
weapons now.
Well, you know, Rod wouldn't say that though. He'd be
Okay.
like, nah, it's great, perfect fit for the franchise,
Is it gonna
all
be a
that
little
good
bit-
stuff.
is it even
But he's
darker?
like,
Is
quite
it-
possibly the
is
best
combat
Gears
a big
we've
part of
ever
this game?
made.
Dude, I like Rod, but
It's
the whole
up
like
part of the
marketing
game.
strategy
It's just
behind
another
Gears, I
part
don't
of
think
it's
it
really
was
mini.
the best
You're never really gonna be,
answer.
Rambo
but
in our kind of games.
I like
You
what
can
I'm
try
seeing
your
about the
best
game.
to stay
You know what I
safe.
mean?
Yeah, well, it looks
Dude, they
absolutely
used
incredible.
9 Inch
Such a cool one. Also, was
Nails
it clear you always wanted to go right in and do a sequel for this
in
game?
their
Or-
trailer.
Yeah,
Fire.
we also
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
to kinda convince
Bow
people we
down
weren't
to
ever
the
gonna
one
make
you
another
serve.
one, so we could have
And
more
I like how
sequels
it
like
goes with what's going
but
on
now we've got, you
in
know,
the
as you can see
game.
from-
Yeah.
Well,
from the
they always
trailer,
done that with Gears.
You're outside now, so you know,
Whew.
you're not free, but you are.
It's not just
outside.
music like in
So
the
it's like
background
places
as
like the
just
wilderness,
as filler, you know what I mean?
And like an abandoned shack, and then we got these sadistic.
Yeah,
teachers
no, it
and
has
the
a
hunter
meaning why
and,
they
like I say,
picked that and
the
put that in there.
combat.
Yeah, I know,
Incredible.
Portal.
We can't
2
wait to see
weeks
more of it, and you'll
away,
have, I'm
brother.
sure, more to share at Gamescom. And,
What's 2 weeks away?
months ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. well, what do you guys think of that?
Gears?
Nightmares 2
Yeah,
announced
Gears,
right here at
September 6th.
Gamescom.
Oh crap! I didn't even make those.
All right, well,
We're-
there's so much
me and
other
Mega are
stuff
doing a
going
live
at
stream on
Gamescom
Saturday.
in
We're gonna-
the days ahead, and IGN's going to have a live studio where they'll be doing tons of coverage. And joining me now to talk about the Gamescom Awards and all the things that are happening this week with
Gamescom
awarding
Awards?
great games is Sydney Goodman from IGN. Sydney, take it away.
Well, thank you, Jeff. With me is none other than Mark Healy, creative director at
This shows you
IGN.
how much I
Welcome,
don't
Mark.
pay
You and
attention
your
to
team
IGN because
won
I have
Best
no idea who
Original
she
Game
is.
And best
Yeah, me
Sony
neither.
PlayStation 4 game for Dreams.
But you know, it
Congratulations.
probably has something in common. She probably has no
And
idea who
how
I
you
am
feeling?
either. So
That's fantastic. I'm very
That
happy.
means
I'm
that
sure
must mean
the,
she's
team
living
will be
under a
very
rock,
happy about that.
Don.
And I'm just relieved.
someday they shall all know, right?
They will all.
Road.
They will all
So
know.
I should probably say thank you to
They will
Sony
all,
for,
Yobi. They will all kiss that
making this
ring,
take so long
bruh.
to get here.
Kiss the
And
goddamn
really
ring.
importantly, I want to thank the community actually, who are obviously
Yo,
the
Cucumber.
life of Dreams,
Cucumber said
and
Microsoft's marketing
they've
budget
blown
is
us
$1.
away. Blown us away constantly, so thank you
Basically.
to them as well.
Yeah, the
That's
point.
awesome. Let's hear it for the community. So speaking of community,
Dude, after this, I'm
your
gonna
team
watch
has
the
been
rest
in
of,
early access since April. How has it been seeing
The
your
Boys,
players
and then
create
I'm probably gonna
explore
get started on Devil May Cry.
Oh, yeah.
You got to download it?
It's already installing. I just pulled it up. See, here's the great thing. I can be on my PC, on a podcast, they announce something, pull up the Xbox app on my PC, tell it to install on my Xbox.
Right?
Yeah, it's just going to get
That
better.
shit is
Before-
crazy, right?
Before you know, I'm ready to play a new game like that. Like, that's the world we live in, and people complain about that
Yo,
stuff,
Taco
you know?
Dealer said that girl looked like a
Right, now, our next game is one that
a
has
Sims
been
3
announced, but
NPC.
everyone's
I
been
can
wanting
kind
to
of
see
see that
gameplay on
too.
it. Well,
Done.
tonight we got the
That's
first
kinda
gameplay
creepy.
for you. Predator
Don, you would not
Hunting
be
Grounds
disappointed
for
with
both
Devil May
Phonic
Cry
and
5.
PlayStation. Check this
I'm
out.
looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to that game for a while.
I'm a
and I
big
got some
fan.
time
I'm a
off.
big fan of
I beat it,
Ninja
and I'm gonna
Theory
beat it again.
DMC. So I'm gonna be. It's gonna be interesting. Sony Interactive.
See,
What we
and
got here?
Oh, this is that Predator shit stuff.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually looking
What?
forward to this.
Done. This is all I gotta say about Devil May Cry. It's gonna be Devil May Cry 6.
Man, I like the fact they're going back to their origin on this stuff.
Yep, it's gonna be Devil May Cry 6. I can't wait for that. Now we're gonna enjoy Devil May Cry 5.
Not bad. Good. Good environment so far.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, they had the people hanging from above.
Oh, okay. I just saw it. You're not too far ahead. Not like last time.
No, I'm timing what I'm saying right now is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Is it meta if I play this game with Predator?
Oh my goodness.
This actually looks rad.
Nice.
Oh! I like how they have like enemy AI, like, you know, gorillas in the in the forest as well.
There
You know what
go,
I'm
your
saying?
first
It's
look
not
at Predator.
just
I'm here with Charles from Ilphonic to talk about
4v1,
this.
but
So
there's
you guys
a
did
there's a
Friday the 13th.
PvE
How do you
element
go from
to
there
it.
to
You know what I'm
Predator?
saying?
I can't expect that game to be like that big of a game, but like I bet you that's gonna be fun when you get a group of friends together.
Oh yeah.
Brainstorm it. We all just knew instantly what the game was, so it totally made sense.
Well, you had to get the license. You had to pitch it, I guess. And
Yep,
that
went to Fox and then Sony after, and here we are today. So it's pretty amazing.
All right, you're just a string of good luck, but it looks really cool. Now this is
Yo,
multiplayer,
Jesse,
which
I
is something
actually
big,
think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
when
PlayStation,
EXO comes
big
along, I
multiplayer
think it's
game,
going to
and
be
this
a
is
lot
obviously
bigger
4v1, right?
than
Yeah.
Predator?
what
Yeah, 4 fire
we
team
might
members,
think.
and
I
they're
think
going
there
through
are
doing
going to be
missions kinda similar
announcements
to the
They
for
said
new
this
games.
is this is gonna be the biggest
the
announcements
Predators
for the
being
year.
hunting the fire team.
So
it's
that
kind of
if
a
that's
bit of
true,
a
that
hunt
means
becomes
there's more
hunter type
announcements there
moment,
than
so,
E3. I don't,
And
but
between
E3 didn't
obviously
have a
balance
ton.
between
You know what I
someone being
mean?
on the team or
So
the
it's like,
Predator,
what does that
is,
really mean?
Tell us about that balance.
Oh yeah, so we're it's always something we're doing kind of until the finish line, but it's really fun to play both as the Predator or the fire team. So right now there's just a ton of
All right, what did you guys
competition in
think
the
about
office, so
the
we have a lot of fun
the
with it.
trailer for
Awesome. I know
Predator?
it's for early alpha, so you guys
In the
are
chat, I
here
want
at
to
Gamescom
see
showing it to
because
media
that looks
and,
pretty
coming
freaking
next
cool.
year.
Yeah, pre-alpha and sometime next year for sure.
All right, Predator Hunting Grounds. It's one to watch. Thanks so much for popping by, Charles.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome, great. All right, well now we're going to take a look at a
He's
game that
wandering.
has an expansion
He's
coming out in September.
Yeah.
I'm not
Monster
gonna
Hunter.
lie. So far, I've enjoyed
this out for the first
Xbox's
time.
show more than this.
I'm kind
It's,
of.
it's a little too drawn out.
Oh, what is this? Oh, Monster Hunter.
Hunter, yeah, DLC or whatever.
Wow, they are really they're showing this everywhere, like every conference.
Dude, Monster Hunter is way bigger than I think most of us realize. It's a huge franchise. I don't even
That
play
shit
it.
is big. That shit is big. Now the franchise is big overseas.
It's also been a huge seller on
Yo, Infernal, Knoxximus will be here right after the show. He wanted to be able to watch it kind of like without having to talk when and stuff like that. But he'll be here after it to let everybody know what he thinks about this
Yo, John.
show.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, Capcom said that the Monster Hunter sold the best on X on one.
It's
Really?
a hands-on one.
That's what they said.
I
That's
missed that part.
No, he
I
said
kinda-
he said that it sold the best on the one.
Oh, did it? Oh, gotcha.
Impressive.
Cannons ready to fire. Orders, sir.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of tuned out on this game.
Only one who's fought this Velcana
I don't think Monster Hunter's ever really resonated with me ever.
I mean, it looks cool. I'm hyped for the people who
cool,
like it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, just because it's not for you doesn't mean you can't be happy for others.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like-
said Monster Hunter was the best-selling Xbox. Oh, crap.
There's enough of that. Like, where can gamers just be the type of gamer they want to be and not have to worry about getting approval by everybody else?
Yeah, well, that's the way I live my life. That's why I can
You and I both.
I can show my excitement for a game like Battletoads and hear everybody be like, "Oh man, that's a little arcade game or something like that." And I'm like, "Yeah, what's that mean?"
It's without compromise.
Yeah.
It's PvE. It's PvP. It's a new
The cycle.
genre. Welcome to the cycle.
What in the world? Some of those guns remind me of Destiny.
You know what they actually more remind me of a little bit? It reminds me of No Man's Sky. Strangely,
The guns?
some of them.
Oh, that round one right there. Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
And Marathon is the Capcom.
I know it's not
best-selling
No
game of all
Man's Sky,
time.
but like it just kind of reminds me of it a little bit.
Early access starts today.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what that was on.
Talking about the cycle. So this is
Portal, I don't know how long the show's going to be. What's up,
a
Yogi?
competitive quest shooter.
Marathon is
Write
the,
that
is the
down for us. How
best-selling
does it
game for
actually play
Capcom
out?
for all time.
Plays out pretty interesting.
Jesus.
Really?
So the mix of
Yes.
PvP and PvP
Holy
that we
shit.
have,
Oh,
I
whoa.
don't think it's really been done like this
I'm
before.
going to have to
That's
check up
good.
on that
So the
because,
game
you know,
is kind
Street
of-
Fighter was a
it's
huge
not a
seller
cookie-cutter
back in
game.
the day.
It's really quite different.
Mega Man as
And,
well.
I
I'm
think
gonna have to look into that,
the
man.
way you can play it,
Yeah,
can
you
play it
want me
with
to tag you in the
acting.
link? I can
Yeah.
post
So
it
you
for
never
you.
know quite know if
Yeah,
you're gonna
definitely
wanna
do.
shoot the person that you
I
see,
got you.
or if
I
you're gonna
impact at any time, I guess.
at any time, yeah. But it's a game that you kind of have to play to get, and you can. It's out on the Epic Games
Yo,
Store.
Tommy,
It's a
nobody
free
cares
download.
about Metacritic here,
And,
brother.
yeah, try it out.
Just want to let you know.
Awesome. And you guys are doing this independently, which you guys have done lots of games for
It's like
lots of publishers before.
here's the thing with
Publishers trying it out
Metacritic.
independently.
People are allowed to have their opinions, but it's equivalent to a bunch of kids telling me how they feel about a game that I enjoy.
And that's
It's
really
just, it really is because they're all
So,
younger than
after 20 years,
most
I mean, Vigor's been
developers.
around
They're
for 20
younger
years.
than
So we really
most
just had to go for it at
the
some
majority
point.
of the gamers that can
I'm
actually
super
afford
happy
games.
that
It
we
like
as a
it's just
company had the
it just
courage
doesn't
to
make
do
any
it.
sense. It's a dated
And,
system.
Big shout out to Epic for the support and their courage as well, because it wouldn't have been possible without their help.
And lots of cool German game developers on stage tonight as well, which is really cool. So awesome. Well, great to have you here. Congratulations. We will check that out in the Epic Games Store. And now we're going to take a look at a new trailer. The next episode
This
of
game
Life
has
is
a
Strange
super strong
2,
following,
episode
doesn't it?
4 is
Life
coming
is
out
Strange?
this week, and we've got
Yeah.
the first look
Yeah,
at the
definitely.
trailer. Check it out.
There's a lot of
I love Life is Strange.
Life is
Should I read the
Strangers
first
out there.
I'm a fan of it.
I'm gonna call you guys the strangers.
Thank you.
It's not the Stranger Danger.
No danger. Just the stranger.
Are they all on drugs?
No,
Keep
they're
having these nightmares since I came out of the coma.
Gotta understand, I have no idea about Life is Strange. It's just not
What
my.
do I do now?
not your bag.
Yeah.
Baby.
I'm so different now.
It's not your bag, baby.
Baby.
Been recognized myself.
Remember, you gotta do this.
4 times a day, I won't forget. I let everybody down. I lost
Is this
everyone.
Life is Strange 3?
No, this is Life is Strange 2. I believe
Okay.
it's episode
We have
either
a
3
lot
or
of
4.
people looking for your brother.
What happened to his little brother?
How long? It's been over 2 months.
The Bureau put his profile
It was a
out
little brother, big brother thing. Damn, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10 for 4.5 out of 5. Like,
Spend the rest of your life
It's
in
it's
prison.
done.
can talk
It's
to me.
basically a Telltale game.
Yeah, and I've never
Yeah.
really liked Telltale games.
Now, how would I even find it?
I mean, whatever.
Is the whole world out to get me?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can't like
I know,
everything, man.
Nobody will
I know, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I mean, Bob doesn't like looter shooters.
yeah.
He plays Destiny.
I want to help my brother.
Yeah, but
joking.
he doesn't play a proper looter shooter.
Oh my goodness. You can keep your Borderlands, okay?
Sean,
Yeah. Give me more guns. I have so many more guns.
World premiere.
All
Oh,
guys,
surprise, surprise.
I just got a text.
I'm
Guess who just
so
arrived in the
surprised.
building? Hideo Kojima's here, everybody.
I love how he said,
But we do
I
have some
just got a
Death Stranding for
text.
you. All
Yeah,
right,
he
but right now
texts
we're gonna
me.
get to
We
another
call
new
each
game
other
announcement.
every night
Sega
before
and
bed.
Amplitude are
Yeah.
about to introduce a
Hey,
brand
what you
new
doing?
historical
Nah, what you doing?
turn-based strategy game. What if you could rewrite and reimagine the entire history of humankind? Check out this world premiere.
He said Hideo Kojima is Death Stranding? I heard Death Stranding's gonna be
Peggy 12.
yeah. Sega and Amplitude Studios. So this is definitely not Death Stranding right now. He just threw Kojima's name out there.
Just to throw it out there.
Yep. Did I mention I talked to Kojima? Yeah. He's a great guy. Whoa. That should look real.
Strip caveman.
Is that hold on.
Caveman beatbox. Oops. Got those
And it
Euro
froze.
beats and hairy feet.
And it froze.
Yeah, but it froze on the hairy feet, which is the hilarious part.
Come on. It's not coming back.
On my screen, it's stuck on the hairy feet.
It's not coming back. What's going on?
Oh, I just refreshed it.
All right, we're back, people. He's in a ship?
Yeah. He's got his Euro beats. Euro beats and hairy feet.
Euro beats and hairy feet.
Okay. Yo, it just went offline.
Yep, it's just a Gamescom offline.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yo.
Oh,
Kima said Jeff and Kojima are really close friends, is what he said in the chat.
Hey Jeff, how are you?
I'm sure they are friends.
No, he didn't say that in the chat. I changed the last part.
We don't have to wait much longer for this.
I'm sure they are friends though.
September 13th. So
more
let's
Borderlands.
talk Borderlands 3. First of all, the campaign.
I like the way the Borderlands, like the stage, how that looked. That was cool.
So we got a little footage of campaign we're going to talk about first. Before we get to talking about the end game, which we're very excited about.
I tell you what, though, playing this game, but you really are Claptrap.
Recently on Borderlands 3.
All right, so we showed
Why?
about 4 hours.
You watch Claptrap's always like positive no matter what's going on. He's totally bot.
And we tell this kind of heartwarming story of two
Wow,
AIs,
dual purpose
who
at
fall out of
Boredom
love,
Land.
And one AI who's a jilted lover
Oh.
takes and shoves the other AI just straight up into a pink plush bear who is voiced by none other than the charismatic Ice-T.
Ice-T's in Borderlands 3, man.
Definite improvement in graphics,
You got obviously
too.
amazing characters playable.
Definite improvement.
Not only that, but you know, it's like, you know, I'm sure you and some of the audience, like, obviously looked at comic books before, but you know, like, you have different comic book artists. It kind of has that feel to me, like almost like a different comic book artist took over the series.
All right, so
I see what you're saying.
All this week and probably next week and a few more weeks.
Because the line art's not the same at all.
Yo, Angry Otter is in the chat. What's up, brother?
Tell him to get in here.
Yeah, I know, dude. I put the hangout in the DM, man. You're more than welcome to come in here if you want.
You know, the more you survive, the better your rewards.
You know, it's funny. Those little splash screen bars that are on the lower left-hand corner is working perfectly for your layout right now.
Okay.
Okay. Proving Ground starts off with the Iridians.
Right? With the little circle, it's like it perfectly lines up with all that.
Proving Grounds here.
Okay.
And the nice thing is you have to go throughout the game and discover Iridian.
Yeah, I work hard on my overlays,
and then you find
man.
the coordinates to planets once you kind of decipher all these things, and then you find out that you can take a mission from this Iridian that you see
Dark
here,
is working.
and the mission has different objectives. Right? So
Excuse me, Mr. Employed.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
And it's got optional objectives.
Are you on set there?
Don't die.
Dark?
Right? Do it within a certain amount of time and kill a certain thing.
See,
So
Dark
you can
shoots herbal
you can see
essence
the
shampoo
optional
commercials.
objectives right here. The nice thing about the optional objectives
Yo, guys,
is
guys,
that
I
if you do those
will
optional
be right back
objectives,
while they're
at
showing
the
this.
end,
Hold
we
on,
have a
I'll be
chest,
right back.
and the loot gets better how the optional objectives play out. So if you're really
Nox,
good,
is that how you really feel, man? Why don't you hop in?
it's
No,
all
so you're
about
gonna hop in
replayability
after
at
the
this
show.
point. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's amazing. And so
Hop
time-based,
in now,
obviously,
buddy.
going through there,
If you're not enjoying it, at least hang out with the crew.
So this obviously, the
the
Proving
boys.
Grounds, this is one map. Are there multiple Proving Grounds, obviously?
Yeah, there's about 7 different proving grounds scattered throughout the game. Or actually, sorry, I said 7, I meant 6. But you know, words.
Okay. I'm sure there'll be more down the road.
Right.
But all right, so that's and I'm sure there's probably even more in game, or
There's all sorts of in-game. You know, again, like I said, we're going to talk about it more. We have something called Guardian Rank, which is if you play Borderlands 2, it's like Badass Rank 2.0.
Yeah, so the thing with Borderlands, it really comes alive when
all right. Well, we don't have to wait long.
when you have a crew going together. You know what I mean?
Awesome to see Proving
Yeah,
Grounds.
but I think
and when can we check
I'm
it
gonna
out?
skip
Paul?
Borderlands. No, 'cause
You'll
I
be able to
cannot
check
for
it
the
out
life
on
of me
Friday
get
the
through that shit,
13th.
bro.
That's
I think
September
I'm still
13th,
in the beginning,
2019.
dude.
I hope everybody is there.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure you're gonna have it playable
Me,
here at
was it?
Gamescom, so everyone will be
It was
checking
me,
out, right?
Mega, and I think it was
Borderlands 3,
someone
the guys
else
from
that was
Gearbox.
hanging
Paul,
out with
thank
us.
you
We
so
were
much.
all
Thanks
playing
for
Borderlands
kicking
2
off the
together. It
Gamescom
was
with us. Really
phenomenal.
appreciate it. All right. So now we've got a cool new game to show you guys, and this comes from a German studio, and sometimes we get pitched indie games for Game Awards or even Gamescom, and sometimes we get trailers that just blow me away, and this is a game that you may not have heard of before, from a studio that you may not know about, but take a look at this. I was really impressed with this trailer, so we're so proud to announce this brand new independent game made here
What
in
is up,
Germany
brother?
on opening night live.
Monkey
Check
Punch
this out.
is
Let me
in
know what
the
you think. I was
chat.
really impressed.
So does he punch like a monkey or does he punch monkeys?
That is a good question. Hopefully he will
That's
let us
always
know.
been my question with Monkey Punch. I'm assuming he punches like a monkey.
I don't think Knox is liking the show so far.
No, he's not.
Hey Knox, are you still coming in after the show to share your opinions then?
He's not a happy gamer. What is this? What is
Whoa.
this do? This kind of looks cool.
I haven't gotten into like a space shooter in a long time.
And I haven't gotten one ever since Wing Commander.
Hmm.
I was a huge into Wing Commander.
Everspace 2? Yo,
Looks
that
kinda cool.
That looks crazy right there. What?
Near the end, it looks like you're flying through the void, like from Destiny.
Yeah.
This is
The
what Destiny
Ascendant
would be
realm.
like if you weren't in a loading screen.
Dude, I gotta agree with you there. Like, if you're actually able to use your spaceship, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just should just combine the two games.
That would be great.
They'll make tens of dollars.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a raid type event where I
Well,
didn't
Bungie's got the pedigree. Remember in Reach where they did the I forgot what the
sword
called.
Sword.
Called the swords. Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I mean, I would love, when they start showing the loading screens on like the first Destiny, I thought you would have like moments like that, but
Nope. It's strictly to cover a loading screen.
yep. You can always hope though. That looks freaking rad.
I
I
didn't
would
see
try
a
that one.
lot of the funny thing about it in the space. I didn't see a lot of enemies that he was fighting. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it still looked fun.
It did.
Oh, CD Projekt Red.
Uh-oh.
And a Switch. Oh, this is Witcher on Switch.
So can we call it Switcher?
Oh.
Oh!
I'm almost there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like current generation consoles. Let's just say that. It's run on the limitations of what the Switch
I
can
mean,
do.
it looks good for Switch. I don't.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's all about setting realistic expectations.
Are
You
they
know what I mean?
doing it with all the DLC included?
I don't know.
Because I swear I just saw Blood and Wine in there.
I have never played the whole entire Witcher.
Me neither.
I know.
I don't have 4 years dedicated to one game.
Yeah, I think I'm in the middle.
I would have to quit my job.
Horse races. Who knows? Maybe even true love.
Which doesn't look too bad.
Hold on, I'm getting knocked at the door.
Because here's where my journey begins.
Pizza.
I can go for some pizza.
Uh-oh. Now you can relive your unicorn, sex on the unicorn scene on your Nintendo Switch. There you go. Nobody? Nothing? Nothing?
See, I like how they do that little zoom out at the end, where like obviously they're showing the whole entire game, but like you have to keep in perspective. It's going to be on a tiny screen further away from you. You know what I mean?
Now we're going to talk about FIFA 20.
I think that's smart.
And joining me from EA to talk about FIFA
Soccer
20
is a
Matt
sport.
Turner from EA.
Football.
And it's huge over there.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
Football, yo.
Good to
This
see
is
you.
actually this is
So
real
it's
football.
soccer.
Kind of a big
It's
deal,
real
especially
football.
over here. Everyone
It's
loves FIFA.
soccer.
It
Tell
was
us a bit about
football
the
before
new
football
Volta.
was
What is
football.
Volta in FIFA?
Soccer.
Do you hear me?
Volta football is really all
Soccer.
about celebrating
Yo,
something that our
like,
fans have been
they
asking
were the
for.
one. They
I mean,
did
we've been
it.
honing,
They did it first. They
a
used
deep
the
and
the
authentic
name
experience
first.
for the 11
Like
v11
how
games for a
can
long time.
how
We're
can you
bringing
take that
your
away from
favorite,
them?
Because I'm American. That's what we do.
We don't invent things. We just take stuff.
Their cages, their courts, and those are the
Whoa, they
spaces
got
where
like
can express
freestyle
themselves
going
and
on
bring their
here.
creativity to the game, and
Yeah.
sometimes even
They're
influence
breakdancing
professional
with a
games.
soccer ball.
So we really set about creating a fresh and deep and authentic experience with the street football flavor and bringing that creativity and
You heard what he
style
said? He said
of a fine
football.
gameplay experience.
It's all right.
Brand new
He
customization
probably also
experience
doesn't
where
drive on the
they
right side of the
choose
road either.
what your character
Yeah.
looks like, how they play, and what they wear on the court. And with all the ways you can play Volta football with Volta Story included, which you're going to see here for the
I say all this
first time.
crap, but
That authenticity,
before I was
that
developing, half
the
my
real-life
career
street
was
football
over in
experience
Central
where you're
Europe
gonna see
racing.
all over Volta
So
football.
I do owe them a
You know what?
lot.
You know what I like
I'm not
about
gonna
that
lie.
playground? You know what I like
Eiffel
about that
Tower,
playground?
other
If
places,
you
yeah.
notice,
Yeah, that's right. So you're
the
gonna create your avatar, you get to test your metal against
like
some
the
real
soccer
legends in
field or
street
whatever,
football.
it's
And
like
you're gonna
closed
create
in.
your squad and
There's
try and
tall
recruit
gates and
your-
stuff like so
the
you can
best
bounce
team
the
to try and
ball
take a shot
off.
It's not like a lot
the
of
most
street ball
prestigious
is.
Yeah.
award in street football, which is the Volta
I'm
World
down. Yo,
Championship.
that'd
Like
be
in Rio and stuff like that,
We're gonna
it's
play in
set up like that.
17
That is so
locations
cool.
across 5 continents. So, Tokyo rooftop,
They're like
in the
putting
shadow of Table
street
Mountain,
into
shadow
FIFA
of
20.
the Eiffel Tower, you know, overlooking
Yes,
the,
yes,
the
a
New
FIFA
York
street,
skyline. So all these locations are brand new and really
I
fresh
like
and
that.
unique to FIFA 20.
Awesome.
That's
All right,
freaking
we brought
cool.
A clip for the first time, a premiere clip from the story mode. What are we going to see?
Yeah, well, you're gonna get to create your avatar and really see how they look and how they play on the court, and obviously spend a lot of time on the pitch. But you're also gonna
See,
get
I
to
originally thought I was good
experience
with
Volta
a
football
hacky
through the
sack, and then
story.
I see this,
Play
and I realized
tournaments
it wasn't
like
that
the
good.
Tango League, and one of our legends, Kotaro Kakuta, is going to give you a little
You're
taste
good
of his
in
world
your own
championship
circle,
winning
okay, and
routine
that's
in
all that
Tokyo.
matters.
And like any adventure, you
Yeah,
make some friends along the way,
my
and
circle of
you
friends are
meet
not
your
very
enemies during
coordinated.
this
All right, let's take a look at a premiere clip from
And
FIFA 20
just to
Volta
let people
coming in
know,
September, right?
his
Yeah, you
circle
wanna
of
check it out on
friends,
Gamescom right
they
now, you
love
can. If you
potato
wanna get
salad.
your early hands on it, it's going to be on
in
EA
green jello.
Access and Origin
Oh.
Access on September 19th, and for the rest of the world on September 27th.
Green Jello is
Awesome. All right, let's
rampant
check it
here
out.
in Utah.
FIFA 20 world premiere clip.
Freaking
Why?
That's the story. Thanks, Matt.
I don't know. I don't understand.
yo, green Jello is Mormon crack. Yeah.
Nope. Jiggles too much.
Hold on, Jello or crack?
Jello.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at this.
I don't trust things that jiggle. that much.
Yobi can do this right here, no problem.
Do what?
What this dude's doing with the soccer ball.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you got that, man. No problem.
I don't play soccer, brother.
See, right now he's
Oh,
knocking off
no,
all
I
the
can't
vocab markers, trying to go around the soccer ball.
Yo, that's insane right there.
It's the same for the person who mocap.
Yeah, there are people that do this stuff too. So
Exactly. He never let it touch the ground.
G-Man is blaming the immigrants on why we call it soccer.
That's fire. Is that the trick?
Oh, so we say immigrants, that means everybody.
All right, not actual guys. I don't know if you saw that. It said not actual
Not actual
gameplay.
gameplay, yeah.
That was a cutscene.
Me too.
At least they're trying to be clear about it.
You'd think we'd learn.
Her face is
Oh,
terrible.
all in the
Yes, it
name of
was.
progress, right?
This is some of the people that split off from Bungie around the whole entire time.
Burn the old, bring in the new.
It's Anthem 2.
That's not funny, but
Even Dime went quiet on that one. I can't believe he did that.
Don't be doing Anthem like that.
for real.
And now we fight them any way we can.
This is another thing we wish Destiny would do. Actually, drive the sparrows around.
Yo, I've been wanting Sparrow racing. That looks crazy right there.
What is this?
For what's left of humanity.
It looks like a pod version of Star Wars.
Well,
Oh, never mind. No, it isn't.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes,
Yo,
it is.
what the frig is this?
Right?
As I said, there are people from Bungie that
That's Destiny.
fractured off.
Is it Destiny?
No, it's not Destiny.
bro.
No, but it is people from Bungie that fractured off.
Okay.
Okay.
You could definitely see that.
But it's before they fractured off before Destiny. They've been working on this since I think since Reach.
Oh damn.
But it's a smaller team, like a much smaller team.
Game looks good.
What?
I'm sorry. Were you two having a moment? I can leave y'all be.
What? The grav cycle? I'm a pilot.
Uh-huh.
It's called a pre-flight inspection.
No judgment.
It's called the pre-flight inspection. Disintegration. Reboot humanity. And it's coming this year. PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Guys, what do you think about that?
I don't know if you guys know this, but 2 of those are owned by pretty much Microsoft.
That's pretty cool, right?
That
we got Marcus from V1 here.
That looked
Marcus,
pretty good.
This is so cool that Disintegration is real. You showed the real gameplay there. You and I first started talking about this game, I think,
See?
like 5
Told
years
you.
ago, and you're just a couple
You said it's
people.
coming this year.
You're talking about the first.
So you
time
recognize
in
them, right,
2014.
Bot?
Man, we'll
From
kickstart
Bungie?
this, and here we are, 5
No.
years later. You've got a bigger team now, right?
We do. We have we started out with 3.
Yes.
And now we have a small team of 30 people at V1 in the Seattle area, back out in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes, well, you're known for doing some cool things out there in Pacific Northwest with certainly, co-creator Halo, Master Chief, and this is something brand new. Tell us about the new
Super
character that you're in.
All right, we've got a new character we're playing. His name is Romer. He's a trained grav cycle pilot. It's one of these vehicles that you saw flying in the game.
Yeah.
It's a game pretty much unlike anything you've ever played before.
And you're doing campaign and multiplayer for this?
That is true. We have a full single-player story campaign, as well as a huge multiplayer component to it as well.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the gameplay we saw there, because people,
Guys, you can
know
tell
sort
I'm
of,
interested because
first-person
I'm not
action games
really
and
talking
tell us
over
about
these
the
guys.
style of gameplay and how you're playing.
Yeah,
it.
you want to know what
Sure,
it's all about.
It's a first-person shooter with a lot of real-time tactic elements blended in. So you play as a pilot in this grav cycle vehicle that hovers above the ground, and you have onboard weapons for offensive and defensive capability, as well as then commanding a small squad of units on the ground that each have their own unique abilities. So it's your job to use them strategically in gameplay.
So the ground forces are like
Yeah, no,
strategy,
it's amazing,
and
it's
then
got that, the feel that I think we know and love from Halo, Destiny, sort of that epic world, the great music. I mean, it's a lot of signatures there, but it's new and different gameplay.
That's all in my DNA.
Well, the fact that you're doing campaign and multiplayer, I think, is absolutely amazing with a team of 30 with something that looks that phenomenal.
Thanks. Yeah, we are taking on something pretty ambitious with a title like this, but the 30-person team in Seattle is a powerhouse of talent, of AAA devs like myself, as well as a lot of emerging talent. So it's a great mix.
Well, this is definitely a game to watch. 2020.
That is
but,
definitely a game
now
to
you're
watch,
gonna let
guys.
people Play it. I mean, it's here at Gamescom.
That's right. We're playing multiplayer on the floor, so we're pretty excited to have buddy jump into a 5v5. Pretty frenetic, a great experience on multiplayer, so it's pretty great.
I love you guys announcing the game, letting people play it right here at Gamescom.
Tommy, do you think there's too many first-person shooters out there?
We'll see more of it soon.
Thank you.
Disintegration, Marcus and V1.
All right.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks, Marcus. All right, now we're going to take a look at a trailer for Darksiders Genesis coming out later this year.
Darksiders Genesis.
World premiere.
Oh, it's a spin-off. is
Oh,
what
I'm
it
about
is.
to say, like, that was really quick for them to come out with another Darksiders.
Oh, I forgot the new Darksiders. What's the name of it? Darksiders something.
Genesis?
Yeah, there you go. Basically, you make the last Darksiders from the last Outpost.
Yeah, no, this is a Diablo-esque.
Yeah, I just want to skip that one. I don't like how it looks.
It would be cooler if you can play all the horsemen. Like co-op on that.
Yeah. Have them all running together.
All right,
yeah,
welcome
exactly.
back to Gamescom Opening Night Live. Now we're going to move on to a game that was announced as part of Google Stadia. It's a launch title. Please welcome Raul Rubio from Tequila Works to talk about Guilt.
All right, so a game called Guilt
Raul, good to see you, man.
is coming out day one on Stadia.
So this is exciting. You guys are, a studio that's done a lot of really interesting, new, unique projects. This is a Stadia exclusive.
No more of
game.
exclusives, apparently.
Gameplay. So tell us a bit about
Stadia
why did you guys want to build
exclusive.
this game. What is it?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
Because it's Tequila Works' 10th anniversary.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
And that's related to the reason why we're doing this.
Okay.
Well, 2 years ago, in fact, basically seeing how the games are evolving and how the way we build, the way we play changes.
Yeah.
Actually, well, we were excited by the vision of Stadia and the Stadia team for, well, the next step in evolution, right? The thing is that if you look at our games, we are mostly about touching players with deep, meaningful
Frig is that?
stories. The thing is that was perfectly aligned.
Oh, that's creepy. It's like faces upside down.
The character's doing the same thing. What is that thing?
The result is
Yes.
our latest creation.
Crouch and turn off the flashlight to stay
A bit
hidden.
about the game. I see there's a woman girl who's walking around with a flashlight. What is she trying to do? She's looking for her sister, right?
Well, her cousin.
Knoxximus like either on or off, man. He's not. There's no middle ground with Knox.
It's a haunted tale actually touching deep and dark themes like.
He has very strong views, one way or another.
And more importantly, bullying. So, you are Sally. Sally is this little girl. She grew up in Bethelwood. It's an old mine town in Maine. And the thing is that her life is not easy. And it got even worse looking for Emily, her cousin.
Yo, Crispy, it's all good, brother, because you can watch him, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be talking about it this coming Saturday. So,
New world, an eerie and natural place where all your fears and nightmares take shape in a weak and very real way. So that means that, well, the monsters.
I don't know if a little girl should be walking through water and electricity.
Traumas, like apprehension to strangers, or the paranoia of everyone whispering around you, revealing your deepest secrets. Actually, bystanders standing there doing nothing in my helplessness.
Yes.
So this
helplessness?
is what we define as delicate horror.
Okay.
She just popped that eye or something.
Embarking to save Emily, at the same time trying to understand.
She put salt in it.
And you're obviously defeating these monsters with this it reminds you a little bit of, it's not the same thing, but Alan Wake, where you're sort of like the light to take things down. Tell us about how you play.
That's correct. Guild is an adventure, narrative adventure. That means that we are blending elements like exploration, stealth, action, and puzzles. You have a lot of tools at your disposal. And in this case, for example, well, the flashlight is your beacon into the darkness. Obviously, is what you need to find your way.
Yo, G-Man, nothing but love, brother.
They are very sensible to sound and light. They can see you. If you use the flashlight, in fact, you are exposing yourself.
It is definitely good to see you in the chat, bro.
Face your fears. I mean, yes, some monsters are quite thin-skinned, in fact. And when
Crispy's like with entertainment.
Some were quite thin-skinned and fat, is what he said. I don't think that translated like to what you thought it did. You can tell like English is not his first language.
Or even using the light shaft or the flashlight to attract enemies.
And with that being said, like even using English, he has decent stage presence. You know what I'm saying? He's not like just up there nervous or anything like that. You know?
He's a little bit more. Honestly, in some ways, he seems a little bit more together than Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, G-Man, it has been a while. I've been here on this channel. Where have you been, G? That's all I need to know. Where have you been, brother?
Wow. Okay. Very deep and looks cool that you guys are doing
What?
it for
Wow,
Stadia.
Crispy,
So,
really?
Tequila Works,
Crispy
great
put
to
she
see
got
you
a
all.
laser
Look forward to hearing
flashlight.
What's next? Well, Rubio,
Not a
Tequila
flashlight.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks very much, Roland. Now we're going to head on over to the lovely Sydney Goodman from
Crispy, you can't
IGN.
see it
Sydney,
right
what's
now,
up?
but I am shaking my head at
Hello,
you.
Jeff. Again, I am here with Celia from Nintendo. Celia, you and your team won Best Nintendo Switch Game for The Legend of Zelda: Link's
So
Awakening.
why are they getting the awards?
How are you feeling?
I'm so excited.
Is this just best at Gamecom stuff?
Yeah, for best
Yes,
Nintendo Switch
actually-
game, Link's Awakening, by the
Actually, I'm
way,
very
which
happy
I
that
am
one of the most
actually
beloved games of
really
the Legend of
excited
Zelda
about.
series won this award.
That's the one that
And,
feels like a little more of a throwback,
few
right?
weeks ago,
Yeah,
we
that's the
also
one that
released
over
it
the head.
as
It's
fan
got the feel of
and received
A
within
Link to the
2.5
Past, the
weeks,
Super Nintendo one.
450
Gotcha.
letters, emails, pictures, sculptures,
That thing is
miniatures, even a
actual
lamp.
classic.
And it's really amazing. And you can see here that the love that Nintendo puts into these games, the love to detail.
Zelda 2
comes
is one
back
of my
right to
favorites
them.
too, but it was so radically
Amazing.
different
I
from
love
all the
that
others.
layup. What creativity.
Yeah,
So,
Zelda
you
2, man.
mentioned
It
Link's
took a
Awakening
while
is
to
just such
adjust
a
to it.
beloved
That was
Zelda game.
dark
I mean, it's
too. It was
iconic.
Yeah.
How has
really
it
dark.
been being on the team that's working on that game?
Your blood
Yeah,
brings
unfortunately,
Ganon
I'm not
back.
part of the development team, but I read an interview
Well, the funny
from
thing about that, if you look
Anima-san,
at
and he said,
today's day and
they always want to
age,
keep the heart
a
of the
change
game, but on
like
the other hand,
that
they always want to
dramatic,
introduce
like,
something
you know,
Would've
when I was,
killed it.
new.
yeah,
That's
when
the
I was a
reason
kid,
why
it's
we
like,
see
all right,
this
well,
beautiful
let me see if I
graphics,
can get
looks
into
like a
this
miniature
and,
world.
you know, kind of
And another new thing
tailor
is
my
the dungeon
gameplay to
chamber,
the
which is
game. And
super
now
exciting
the
for
way
players
people, like
because
the
here
way
they get the
it
chance
seems,
to arrange
it's
chambers
like
the
if you
way
ever
they
do
want
anything
it.
that drastic
Yes,
to change
so
it,
I think even
like
for
in
players who
today, that
played
could
it
destroy
26 years ago, they
the
now
game,
find something new in
which
this new
is
game.
sad. It's
Well,
kind of sad that, you
congratulations
know,
again, Celia. I
You
know
can't
I am not
explore
alone when I
different
say I
things.
cannot wait to get
exactly.
my hands on that. And back to you,
Yeah,
Jeff.
there's certain things people do, like as I said
Fantastic.
before,
All right.
like
Thank
I
you
may
very
not
much,
like,
Sydney.
but doesn't mean it shouldn't be
Congratulations, Nintendo,
tried or
for
doesn't
that.
mean.
Well, just
And
like
now
Mario
we're,
2. You remember
moving on
Mario
to the
2?
world
How
of
different
Destiny
that
2. Any
was
Destiny
from the
players out
original
there?
Apparently,
Mario?
that originally was never
All
Mario.
right. Well,
No,
please
it was a
welcome
different
Scott
game in
Taylor and
Japan,
Wendy
but
Wade from
they,
Yeah,
Bungie.
and they totally converted into Mario 2 over here.
yeah. But we didn't know that as kids. We just saw it
No.
as Super Mario 2.
Hi, guys.
Destiny!
Jeff Keighley.
Things are going well. You guys are very well branded here.
Oh, I
Come on up.
cannot wait.
So let's talk about Destiny 2. First of all, the newly independent Bungie. It's so cool that you guys are releasing this on your own now. And as your shirt says, Shadowkeep is
Yo,
coming
Bungie is
October
becoming
1.
stage
So
whores.
going back to the movie,
They'll
but
get
tell
on
us a bit about
anybody's
what we can
stage
expect
now.
from
They
this
don't care.
expansion.
Yeah, well, Shadowkeep is our new expansion. Like you said, come out October 1st.
What are you
it
complaining about?
involves
You get
the
more
return
what
of a
you
character
like.
We haven't seen in a
Oh
while,
yeah,
Eris
dude, I'm
Morn,
excited.
one of the beloved characters from Destiny 1. Now, Eris is gone.
Yo,
on,
Crispy,
looking around
do
the
yourself
moon,
a favor
and, from Destiny 1 also,
and
has
go and
discovered
watch
something,
the Gears
horrible that
campaign
has
trailer.
unleashed
You need
nightmares
to
for
see it.
all Guardians to come back and battle. So it's the moon, but it's totally transformed by the Hive. There's some new spaces that you've never seen before, and then there's spaces that you think look familiar but have been totally
Xbox.
reimagined.
Yeah.
Wow. Now,
Sony
you
bought
guys are also
Insomnia
changing
Games.
kind of the business of Destiny a little bit in how you're approaching
Really?
it. You know, free
Yes.
to play and obviously.
Holy crap.
You know, First Light to
I
be
would
able
tag
to,
you in
be
a
able
tweet,
to
bro.
jump in. Tell us a bit.
Guys,
about
you
that
heard
and how
that,
that's gonna
Yobi?
change or affect
Breaking
the game.
news.
Midnight is definitely
Apparently
the best
Sony
time to start Destiny,
has
not
bought
only because it's free to
Insomniac.
download, but
Yeah, I
because
just-
the
I just
player
tagged you
very
in the tweet
quickly
on,
is going to unlock
Jason
the game.
Schreier.
So if you want to jump
Holy
in and
shit.
play campaigns, no problem, we got you covered. If you want to fire team up, jump into
Wow.
Crucible, jump into Gambit, play co-op.
Well, that's
Nice.
good. I mean,
It's
that's
all available
that's
right
more
off
of
Wow, very cool.
then cross save.
Yes.
You can play your
Happening this
Guardians
week, yes.
on any platform you want.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, cross save coming
Maybe
online,
they're
which
dressed
everyone's
like that.
excited about.
Maybe they're
And,
just
you know,
comfortable
Armor
that way.
2.0,
I
there's
don't
so
know.
much in this game which everyone
But
wants
yo,
to know
Knox,
about.
did you
But
hear?
tonight, I know you guys prepared a little
Apparently
bit of news for folks
Sony
on,
has
the season that's
purchased
starting,
Insomniac
of the
Games.
Undying. So who's dead that needs
That's
to
crazy
come
because
back
I
to
know
life?
Well,
I forgot
I'm
his
very
name. The
lucky 'cause I
lead
get to work
at
on one of the teams
Insomniac
that
though, man,
focuses
he
on
was
seasons, which means
always
we're
about
keeping
being
Destiny
independent.
fresh all the time. It's always a great time to jump in.
Yeah.
And this fall, while your Guardians are going to the moon to confront nightmares,
And we gotta
we'd
pay
like to
bills
bring you a
though.
fight.
Sometimes it gets rough.
Okay, the best.
Yo, Long Drive.
Well, let's check
I
it
don't
out. You
think
guys have a
Sony is
little
having
story
a show
trailer
at
here to set it
Gamescom.
up, right?
Yes, we do.
Any
Awesome. All
Sony
right, well, let's
news, I
check
think
it
we're gonna
out.
get right
A
here at
brand new
opening
trailer
night.
for Destiny Destiny 2 Shadowkeep from Bungie. We appreciate them putting this
Yeah,
together. Check it out.
Here's the actual trailer, not just like, hot clips. This is what's going on now.
Yeah,
Let's see,
Insomniac
world
Games
premiere.
just said 4 minutes ago we're proud to announce we're on the PlayStation family.
Yep. Is this?
This is Destiny. This is just a trailer.
This doesn't. Oh, hold on. Yeah, because they're filling up
with milk.
That's the Vex. The Vex is actually the milk.
Vex is almond milk.
Yes.
Shit. Congratulations.
Oh
son.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, I'm surprised Insomniac did that, but you know, they gotta do what they gotta do.
Black Garden is the birthplace of events.
And then you gotta admit, like Sony picked a good team.
Yeah, they did.
They have a long-lasting relationship with one another. So
The life in the garden called out a question.
Hold on.
The Vex are the answer. They will do anything.
I know exactly that gate too.
Oh my
that
goodness.
gate's from the first game.
Yep.
In these things, there is symmetry. The gateways have opened. The Vex are coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, dude, I'm a dual purpose. I am surprised because the lead developer at Insomniac was really happy being independent. You know what I'm saying?
He was really trying to be independent. You know, he wanted to work with different publishers and stuff like that. I mean, there's a reason why, you know, you got the game with Microsoft with Sunset Overdrive. There's a reason why you got certain games with EA.
Yeah, dual purpose. They will not put a Sunset Overdrive 2 on PlayStation. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Xbox owns that franchise. Oh, publishing rights.
So they own the publishing rights, which most likely has an expiration on it. So, you know, they may have the option to buy back after a certain period of time. I don't know what the legitimates of the contract or anything like that. But I think Microsoft's not free to have someone else make Sunset Overdrive either. So it's kind of one of those sort of marriages.
It's a stalemate then.
Yeah,
if
pretty
they're
much.
not doing it together, they're not doing it at all.
Yeah, kind of like what happened with Alan Wake. It's probably the best description of it.
All right.
Makes sense.
So if you see an Alan Wake situation, it would be something much further down the road. Like
Long Drive, they're at least on Xbox, they have a looking for group or LFG just on the Xbox platform. So you go in and you type in what game and keywords and what you're looking for. There's a huge LFG community for Destiny 2 as well. So
yeah, that sort of thing is starting to pick up now. That feature, people are starting to actually use it.
Yeah, no, it's been I know that from my son. He uses it a lot when they can't like top off their raid groups or whatever. He just goes LFG.
That makes sense, because then you don't have to like go onto the forum with Bungie like it used to be. Tell them what stuff you have. You know what I mean? And then you find out that they're on a different platform.
Oh, no Galahorn? No way. You're not joining us.
It really wasn't that bad on the first one, like people make it out to be. Wait, they showed Control. Did I miss that?
Epic Games Store.
Or that was just part of the Epic Games Store's commercial?
Yeah.
All right, some announcements there from the Epic Games Store about new titles joining that.
Yo, Crispy just watched the campaign trailer for Gears 5. Brother, 9-inch nails. That's all I gotta say. Yo, they killed it.
Magic has been part of
Why is this guy's pants like shorter than the other?
all around the world, and since we started open
Which one? The guy with the gray shirt?
We've had
black shirt.
Oh, I was hoping it was the guy with the gray shirt. Like, guy with the black shirt.
You'll see. You'll see.
That
One of
scenario.
them says like hiked up?
So coming this winter to Epic Games Store, and Max, you're a big Magic player, streaming, playing it. What do you like about MTG?
Yo, hola, Moko, 17. Yeah, dude, we just talked about it.
For me was playing drafts during the
Seems
stream
like we
because
might
there's
have a couple
Treasure
topics
Dawn,
for this
where
Saturday,
your viewers
maybe
or
a couple,
let your viewers
couple
live
small topics for
vote
next
on which
podcast
cards to pick.
this coming Saturday.
Very interactive.
Here's the
lot
thing
of
about
fun.
Insomniac.
And yeah, I'm
just
still
like certain
try
publishers are
harding
not
off
good
camera a
matches
lot
with
of
certain
MTG
developers.
Arena,
I will say the two people they've had the best luck with is majority of it is Sony and second is Microsoft. So if you want anyone to purchase them, it would be either one of those two. You know what I mean?
And this ties to a PlayStation game. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard the
Dude,
news. As we were
Sunset
here,
Overdrive
Sony
is
announced
not
they
owned by
actually
Sony.
bought Insomniac. So,
No, it
check
is
the Twitter
not.
after, but that
Who's
just
saying
got
that?
Yo, same guy. Hola,
But speaking
Moko.
of PlayStation, we've got
It's
another
not owned by
not how it
Sony.
works.
from PlayStation. Check this out.
Dude, if that was the case, how come like
Somniac owns Sunset Overdrive, just to be clear, and then Microsoft owns the publishing rights. That's how that breaks down.
He said
Interactive
Remedy is
trailer.
next. Yo, that was a great pickup for Sony. See, and here's the thing. Why are you guys like running at like people to be like, oh, look at that? Like we're saying it's a great pickup for Sony. Do you see the difference in the gamer mentality here? Like, yeah, it's a great pickup for them. I am happy for them. You know, people are like, Remedy is next. When it comes to Remedy, I will let you know. I got into Max Payne, right? I did not get into Alan Wake as well. I could not get into that story.
I did like Alan Wake
personally.
For
some reason. And I like Quantum Break. I thought Quantum Break had a really awesome story to it.
Sick game.
But do you see the difference here? Like, people are ready to run out there and be like, oh, that's it. Yo, look at Insomniac and Sony. And all we're saying is that's a great pickup. Like, we're happy for Sony.
Let me go.
Still makes me wonder if they're going to do a next Spider-Man or they're going to do their own IP, though.
Well, now they don't necessarily have control over what they do. They have to get, like, permission.
Well, no, the licensing rights from Disney is really expensive. Ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, I got you. And
So
with that one right there, they have to get the okay from Sony, which I don't see why they wouldn't. But then they also have to work out, you know, with Disney on whether.
So Sony would handle all the footwork with Disney.
There you go with the shadow.
That's how that would
I'm here
work.
with,
So
Jack
basically,
from
they would
Playboy
pitch the
Summer
idea to
out there,
Sony,
Erica. Great to have
and then
you here at
Sony would do all the
Gamescom.
footwork for them.
So this is a cool surprise because Erica, we hadn't seen for a while, and then everyone's wondering what's going on. And
What's
here
going
it is.
on,
Yeah.
Ice
And,
Queen?
Tonight. So first of all, let me kick off with you, Holly. Tell us a bit about Erica, the character that you play.
So Erica is a little bit of an enigma.
I think they planned this out because they're not necessarily at Gamescom right now, so like putting the news out today about Insomniac and first party with PlayStation, definitely deliberate.
And then somebody said on Twitter that's only one Gamescom.
And Jack, I know you've been.
See what I'm saying?
Action, and they wonder, hey, is this another?
They didn't announce it at Gamescom.
It's much more
Exactly.
interactive than that. Can you kind of explain about how you're treating video?
Yeah, we just wanted to make a game, and more so a really innovative narrative game. And so for that, we knew we needed really nuanced performances with like strong emotional characters. And so Holly was perfect for that. More so than we can get in like Moko.
Cali Rex, yeah, that is what we're hearing.
she was.
Insomniac
With
tweeted
video,
out
it's always- and
that
feels
they
a
are
bit
now a
described
part
and
of the
chunky,
PlayStation
but our
family.
big thing was we wanted to make this as
So
interactive as other
huge
games
shout out
where
to
you're
those
in-
guys.
you're touching the world in a very tactile.
The only
way,
bummer is,
very
you
high
know, we're not
fidelity.
going to get a Sunset Overdrive. We knew we were going to get a Sunset Overdrive anyways, but this puts a nail in that coffin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well now you just kind of move on with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's not happening.
New and start again. But we're so happy.
It's not just straight kind of branching A/B
And you
path,
know
there's much
why?
more interactivity,
Like, see,
moment to
people don't
moment.
realize,
Exactly,
like,
there's lots of branching, and
Microsoft
it's
went
actually
out
really
and bought
ambitious
first-party
branching for a team of
studios. Like,
literally
you got
6
a
people
bunch of
for the last
first-party
couple of years.
studios. Some of them that
And
cater
it completely
more
changed the
to
way
the
that we had to
double
film
A
these
kind of
stuff,
like
but
game
it was kind
category,
of
and
made
others that
quite like an
go
intentionally
in the
ambiguous and
AAA
quite out
route,
there sort of
and others that
story,
can go back
so
and
that
forth
around the water
between the
cooler
two.
there's that
You
thing
see
of we've all
Sony
seen it from our
now
perspective,
trying to
but people see it,
bolster
and
their
that's
first
really
party
exciting
and
us.
get even
Tell me
more
about filming this,
because they
I'm sure
want
you
to
had all
do
these
a
different branching
streaming
paths, your
service
character doing
on
all these
multiple
different directions.
devices
It
as
was
well.
crazy. It was quite a massive challenge.
All
because
right,
obviously
they're
I've never
gonna
done anything like this
from,
before. And
I can see
films are
them
quite
going more
linear
in
and
on first party
yeah, we
as
had all these
well
different branches
because
to
they
go
have
down,
more
and it's quite
control
emotional
over the
for the
titles that come
character.
out,
It goes to quite a lot of deep
and they'll
and
put
dark
them on the
places,
streaming
but also
service
because
and
of the
everything
interactive
like that.
side, it has
It's
this
gonna happen.
physicality.
You're
So
gonna
I actually,
have
even though I was in the surround
the
and
next
it's really
series
near
of
there,
hardware
so you get the
and features
nuances
and
of
innovation that
a
are
real
coming
life
around
actor,
beginning
not
in
a CGI
2020
character.
are gonna give gamers the most
Yeah.
options on where they play their games.
So the physicality,
That's a
yeah,
good
I
thing
had to do my
all the way
research,
around.
basically.
It's incredibly
Yeah, well, they're
hard
just trying to
initially.
reach
It
a
was
wider audience. That's the whole
Exactly.
point of all this
every
stuff,
avenue
right?
was
Like,
Exactly.
it was absolutely magic. Yeah, it's
anything
really
from what Microsoft's doing with their
today
with
worldwide.
Game
Right
Pass,
after the show
right?
comes out,
And how it's
€9.99,
structured, and everyone's
pounds,
like worried about
dollars,
them making
and it's been
money,
labor
and
of love for years.
they
So this
figured
is
out the
really
business
exciting for
model.
us, and then you can play
They're
it on the show
scaling it
floor if
up.
you're at Gamescom tomorrow.
You know, people that want to stream it, you know, they look at it as a companion app, and which pretty much of which I think what's the most it'll ever be, kind of going forward. It's not going to be like takeover or anything like that.
Hold
But
on. I just want to say something real quick to Dual Purpose. Dual Purpose is talking about Sunset Overdrive 2. And all I got to say is, why would they make Sunset Overdrive 2 when so many Sony fans were so disappointed at Sunset Overdrive 1 and how that game was crap and everything like that when that game came out? You know what I'm saying? You guys don't want a Sunset Overdrive. So just hope that they make something good.
I also want
That's
to tell you
all.
some of the other things that are going to be happening
Can
throughout the
happen on
week. So
Sony fans
IGN
who
is going to
want
be doing
Sunset
live streams for
Overdrive.
the rest of the
They
week
play it.
from their studio, IGN at Gamescom
Yo,
now.
they were ready to
And
bash
there's
it
also
when
some
it
other
came
cool
out on
things like
Xbox,
Anno, the
but
game from Ubisoft,
if there's a
is
slim
going to
possibility
have
they're
a
going to get a
free,
sequel
it's going to be free
on
on
PlayStation,
Uplay,
all of a sudden,
for the
yeah,
next
I
couple
always
weeks
loved that
tied to
game. No,
Gamescom,
no,
so
I
you can
thought
check
that
that
game
out. And
looked
it's a cool
great.
idea to
You know what I'm
take the
saying?
games from the show floor here and
how
make
that
them
shit go
playable
back.
to fans at home, which is really, really cool. This area is called the
I don't know why they
Gamescom
wouldn't brag
Event
about
Arena,
what
and
they've
there'll be
already
some great
liked from them in the
esports
first
tournaments
place, like
happening
Spider-Man
here.
2.
The ESL Summer Championship in CS:GO.
If you don't know
Yo,
what they're
G-Man
working on,
makes a
but
great
they're-
point because I guess Crap Gamer tweeted out Microsoft buys B Studios. He's like PlayStation buys Insomniac, and G-Man pointed out something great. How is Ninja Theory a B
I had to show
Studio?
you some footage of this. When they told me this, I'm like,
They're
this
not.
actually happened, and like, it's amazing to see that this is happening.
Absolutely, G-Man. I agree with you,
Farming
brother.
Simulator League, right to the top of Twitch, we hope, with all the activities. But this
Yeah,
is,
last
like,
time I
actually
checked,
happening.
Sony
Farming
used
Simulator League. So,
Ninja
you
Theory
guys know
to
this, I
show
guess.
off their
I just
PlayStation
saw this
4
back
at
in the
launch.
States. I'm like, we have to show this to people. So you guys, if you're interested, you can watch the Farming
They
Simulator League.
don't pick
Live
B-rated
here from Gamescom.
companies for that.
There is also a cosplay area, an indie village with over 5,000 square meters of indie games. And they're also
Yo, Crispy talking about the
concerts as well.
campaign trailer.
You
He's
guys
like,
get a
it's
whole
magical,
week of
bot.
Gamescom. There's a
Dude, I
festival
knew
in
you
the
would
city
like
of
that.
Cologne, this weekend. But speaking of concerts, Sydney from IGN.
Yeah, yo,
is,
Abacab,
with
neither is
one
Obsidian.
of the,
Yeah,
acts
no
that's gonna be
doubt.
performing
Even
this week.
Double
Sydney, who are you
Fine,
with?
like when it comes to the
Well, I am
industry
with Parson
itself,
from
Double Fine
Sabaton.
is a
Are you guys are
highly
performing? Tell us more
respected
about it.
development team. Yo.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited being
Hey,
here. Yeah.
How much
A
you want
couple
to
of years
bet
ago we were here,
that some of the
and,
levels
we
in
played the
Gears
first
is going to
ever
be
rock
in
concert at
Kate's
Gamescom.
mind?
And
Ooh.
now we're back to play some more heavy metal.
I'm looking back
what
at
are
the
you
trailer
playing?
now. I bet you some
We're
of it is
playing,
plans
at the
out in
Wargaming
her
booth
mind.
Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Or like a
Perfect. Well,
nightmare
make sure
type
you check that out.
Uh-huh.
And you also have a collaboration.
Just go look back at the
that?
trailer.
Yeah,
You'll
of
see what
course.
I'm
There's
talking
a new game
about.
coming out from Wargaming, and it's a hack and slash
We'll do it
RPG
after the. Obviously,
called
this
Pagan
is done.
design, and we thought a game about pagans, mythology, needed a Swedish pagan, and so we kind of put our singer's skin, but looking better than he would.
You know, here's the whole thing was when people argue Insomniac and argue Ninja Theory. You know what's going to be dumb is people are going to start doing comparison photos of Sunset Overdrive versus Hellblade, and they're going to start doing comparison photos of Sunset Overdrive versus Spider. Like this, come on, guys, just enjoy the game. be happy for them that they're financially stable as a
Exactly.
studio. And
Well,
they've worked well. I mean, like they really have worked well with Sony. I would say they worked the best with them over the years.
well,
They worked
the
second
Sony
best with
platform,
Microsoft over the years.
the Sony platform is what made them famous. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What made them known.
Exactly, and they didn't do so well with EA. Let's just be honest with you. Like,
And let's be real here. Let's be real here. Yo, Ratchet and Clank is pretty much one of the best games on the PS4.
My little bit of love Ratchet and Clank. That shit was fire.
Yeah, game was absolute fire.
I was like, yo, shit, like, yeah, man. I watched him play all of Ratchet and Clank.
The stability of a talented studio like that, like, is important. Like, I kind of worry about Bungie's future. I mean, like, it's all theirs to win and lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when they're independent like that, you know, it can go one or two different ways.
Yeah. Well, the one good thing, the one thing I see good about Bungie splitting off from Activision is you can see how much they're changing Eververse and stuff like that now. You can see what they wanted to do as opposed to what they could do being under Activision.
So I don't really sign off on that because Bungie specifically said the reason why they signed up with Activision in the first place is because they showed them a business model that would make Destiny successful. So everything that you saw earlier on is things that Bungie approved of with.
Well, that was D1.
I know, but I'm just saying that's just kind of you can't just blame it all on the publisher on that one.
No, but what I'm saying is like I have a feeling when it came down to it, Activision wanted more from D2 and tried to push different ways to get more, to squeeze more money out of the gamers that were playing it than maybe Bungie was comfortable with.
Yeah, I think ultimately they thought, even though Bungie, you know, the game did well for Bungie, I don't think it did well enough for Activision.
Yeah.
The business model just didn't make sense. So, like, for them, it made sense for Bungie, but it didn't make sense for them.
I know.
Let's get 70 likes. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can do that.
Yeah, I'm down with that, Mr. Godchild. Let's get 70 thumbs up going on right now. Huge shout out to the over 70 people watching. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And it's been kind of monumental because breaking news in the chat while we're watching opening night for Gamescom. Can't get any better than that, man. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah. What is this?
You know, the funny thing, something I don't think a lot of people who watch my channel or are coming across my channel right now, one thing that you don't realize is even when, back in the 360 era, right? In the 360 era, dude, when 360 was outselling the PS3, I never cared about that. You know what I'm saying? It was never, as long as the platform and the devs were making enough money to come out with more games and stuff like that, that's what I cared about. You know, when it came down to who was outselling what, because let's be honest, if you're going to talk about console sales being the end-all be-all, then last generation, it's all about the Nintendo Wii. The Wii killed everything.
Well, yeah, and then you also get run into the weirdness is like, oh, I guess I must enjoy the game more because more people bought it.
Yeah, that's so weird to me.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Toby with the epic beard.
And now it's your turn to
that is an epic beard too, yeah.
Look at that beard, bro.
Single-player campaign.
Epic
Or
beard,
challenge your
laddie.
friends in intense multiplayer matches in this squad-based combat RTS coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
And when we say PC, we say it's on Steam and it will be across other stores at launch.
And if you're in Cologne,
Oh, they drove that home.
Come to
Yeah.
9 and meet us at the Deep Server area. And don't forget to wish
It'll be on Steam and other stores on PC at launch. So.
But they didn't mention what the other stores were. That's very tactful.
Didn't know what went on.
Yeah, Crispy, you got that beer game.
Didn't see the war coming.
Portal. It's not so much a hate for PlayStation as it is a criticism that nobody wants to recognize. Everybody, because of Metacritic scores and stuff like that, I should just fall in line and love every single game that comes out first party on PlayStation. And my whole thing with their games is they're all the foundation of all their first party games are all the same. And I don't like that, man. I like diversity. Now they do have a second party lineup that kind of will go different routes. You know what I'm saying? But
we're vigilant.
Like, everybody telling me I need to love this and I need to love that. Metacritic score this, Metacritic score that. It's not helping the case that, like...
Listen here. No one really likes all exclusives on whatever platform they prefer.
No.
It doesn't matter if it's Sony, it doesn't matter if it's Microsoft, it doesn't matter if it's Nintendo. You'll find an exclusive on that platform that you don't like. And it can be a highly reviewed game. That's fair. I don't like every exclusive on Xbox's platform. I don't like every exclusive on Sony's platform. I don't like every exclusive on Nintendo's platform.
Gamescom is in full swing, which means we have more
Duel. I don't think I went crazy about any third-person story-driven games on here. I said games looked interesting. I think the biggest game I said that really looked interesting was Disintegration. And you know what that was? That was the first person.
From Koch Media, Best Sports Game, Roller Champions from Ubisoft. Best Simulation Game, Planet Zoo from Frontier.
The thing is, Sony keeps... Here's the thing, as a publisher, I don't think they come down from above and say, you got to do this. I think what's really happening is the developers under the Sony umbrella knows what type of game they can pitch to Sony.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how that works. So you see a lot of similarities in regards to that. You see a lot of the same, notes, and critically acclaimed or not, that's what's going on there. And ultimately, at the end of the day, if they don't eventually diversify, then they'll fatigue that style of game on their platform.
Surge 2, I was talking about the executions. I was like, yo, he chopped that dude in half from the torso. I don't remember flipping out and saying I'm getting that game. Greedfall, I said it looked like a darker Fable. I don't remember saying, man, I gotta get that game. You know what I'm saying? I think you're confusing my reactions here, brother. Well, yeah, Gears. I'm saying when it comes down to... Oh, man. I feel like I'm just repeating myself.
It doesn't matter. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, you're going to like what you like, and Bot's going to like what he likes. It's no big deal, man.
To all the winners. There are more awards, I think, coming from the fans on IGN.
Yo, nah. He said
all right, now let's turn to the world of Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Uh-oh. Call of Duty. Yo, one of the guys I work with at the vape shop, he just keeps telling me, you gotta get Call of Duty. You gotta get Call of Duty. You gotta get Call of Duty. I'm like, dude.
This one's been interesting. I'll be honest with you.
I'm like, I'm not a Call of Duty guy. I'm really not. There's not too many Twitch shooters I get into.
Reimagine Modern Warfare.
Exactly. That is the exact term we use at Infinity.
I think my favorite Twitch shooter is probably Overwatch.
Of the Modern Warfare franchise.
Hey, if any wrestling fans out there, The Rock got married today.
Is Overwatch even a Twitch shooter?
Yeah, it is.
But the overall narrative
because it seems so slow.
The single-player storyline are completely new and fresh and updated to be relevant and fit.
I'm not the only one who considers it a
you guys
Twitch
had
shooter.
the multiplayer reveal
That's
a
fine.
couple weeks ago. Lots of
Yo, oh snaps! Yeah, Sean does need help. Sean is the name of the guy who keeps telling me I gotta get Call of Duty. Yo, oh snaps went to the vape shop without me one day, and Sean was working, and he told her that she has to buy Call of Duty.
We've got our smaller, tighter, fast and frenetic 2v2 maps. We've got our more traditional 6v6 maps. And we've also got experiences on our larger scale maps that are going to support upwards of 100 players.
Oh, wow. Okay, and you're also doing
It's amazing that game's getting that love now,
We've
huh?
actually had a lot of questions
It's
from the community
amazing.
about how crossplay works. In a nutshell,
Guy should have been around when the original dropped.
And console to PC. So if you're partying up on console and you have a friend on PC that you want to play with,
I
you
just
guys
I
can
like
play
putting
together.
out the common
Oh, wow,
sense,
okay, so
even
cross
if that's
everything.
not what happened at the
You
time.
also
You
had
know what
a
I'm saying?
fun mode that I got to play back in May at the studio, 2v2 gunfight, which is like, tell us a bit about it. It's like a ton of fun.
Right. It is
quick, fast-paced.
I still have Sunset Overdrive like overcharged drinks
Oh,
in my
nice.
garage.
Andy McNamara from Game
I
Informer.
I wouldn't drink them.
Oh my
God.
I would not drink
Those
those.
guys, but it's,
those guys are real slayers, though.
I was gonna
so
say,
think you hold your own.
but
it was
somebody
a
put
fun
breaking
mode,
news,
and I
Microsoft
understand
failed
that
to acquire
you guys are
Insomniac
going to be.
Games.
We know you're doing a
Really?
beta.
What if they weren't even?
Jesus.
What if they weren't
But
even
I
trying
hear there
though?
might be something before that.
Absolutely. So first of all, if you're here and happen to be at the show,
Wait,
you
Predator
will be
said
able
that.
to play Modern Warfare
Yeah,
on the first floor. Check it out at the
Brad.
PlayStation booth. And so in preparation for
Oh,
beta,
yo,
where
guys,
you
just
get
a
to
heads
be able
up.
to
I
collect
think
a lot of feedback from the
this
fans, as
coming
well as test
episode, this
crossplay.
Saturday's
We're doing an
episode of
early
the next
test, and we've partnered
podcast
with
could
PlayStation to
possibly
have an open
go down in
2v2
history.
alpha that's
Dude,
gonna
I've been
start
saying
this
that for the
Friday,
last couple
August
weeks,
23rd.
but I think
Okay, this Friday, August
we've raised the
23rd, and
bar
that's worldwide on
each
PlayStation
and
4?
every Saturday
Yes, it
that
is.
I've been
Okay,
saying
we will
that.
check
And
it out.
I think
Call of Duty,
it's
Modern
going
Warfare
to be a
Alpha.
killer
I
show
understand
this
we got a
Saturday.
little sneak peek of it, right?
Absolutely. I brought a trailer along with
Not
me so
every-
that
yo,
people can
not
see
everybody's
what's coming
saying
up.
Insomniac
All right, see all
Games
the maps
stole
and everything in the alpha.
Gamescom.
Thanks so much, Dina. Let's
Thank you
check
very
it out.
much,
Call of
Jeff.
Duty Modern Warfare.
Well, they have, you know, if you're a straight Sony fan, besides multiplats, which a lot of like the Sony extremists, they back themselves into a corner.
Well, I just don't understand. The narrative was they're going to have a new Spider-Man 2, but now that they're purchased and owned by Sony, it's Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's incredibly inconsistent. I mean, I know that's generalizing and painting with a broad brushstroke, but it's a little weird.
Well, brother, now it'll be like, well, they can work on more than one project at once, which is true.
It's possible, yeah.
But when I said that about
money.
Ninja Theory, people kind of like turned that down. It's like, well, no, they're working on Bleeding Edge, and look at that game. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, they can work on more than one game at a time. But by the way, Bleeding Edge, I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. 4v4.
Here.
Have you just go to their site and sign up for the alpha? They'll get
I
you in.
did.
When?
When it first started.
Send me your. Do you have to register your email?
Now, you know,
with
I spent
them?
a lot of
Yeah, I
time
did. I
around
did
game
everything.
developers during the
Okay,
5
I'll.
hours of development on their
And is it the
games.
same
And
email that I
sometimes
have?
You just can't do anything but think about finishing
Splits?
your game, and you can't travel
Yeah.
anywhere. You're
Yeah.
focused
Okay.
in the studio.
All right.
But now it's time to introduce a guest who is only weeks away from finishing his next title. But that didn't stop him from flying halfway around the world to be here at Gamescom with us tonight. I'm
Yo,
so
dual
honored that he's
purpose.
here.
I can't wait to
You
see,
may know who I'm
like,
talking
with the
about,
next series
but
of hardware,
take a
and I
look
do this
at
every
this.
generation. I look to see what the console offers.
All right, so we're gonna figure out what this game's all about.
Hi, Mel.
Travel to tonight's awards ceremony to accept.
Oh my gosh, why did they keep playing back all this stuff that happened with Kojima? Just show the game.
Gift. Please enjoy.
Shut up.
And only Hideo Kojima.
Yo, Riff, I was. That's fine.
Fantastic.
Such an honor to work with you. You're such a genius.
He is one of the most principled, loyal, and ethical men I have ever met.
I love games. I love this world. I really love you all from my heart.
I'd do anything for this guy, for real.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that was creepy.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
I'll do anything for this guy. Oh yeah. Like, oh damn.
Gamescom, strand on your feet. He's here, the one and only Hideo Kojima.
Dual purpose. I had a PS4, and I sold it. My favorite game to play on my PS4 was God of War 3 Remastered.
Dual purpose.
Love
I don't
that
know
game.
why. I don't know why he did that.
It is such
I
an honor
can't.
to have you with us. I know.
I don't know why someone buys a console and then sells it later.
I was put it this way, the decision was really easy after playing Spider-Man, which I feel really bad because
Don't. We've already talked about it. We're friends, man. It's all good.
Man, they played it so safe with Spider-Man, and I'm like, man, a quality dev team like Insomniac, I thought they were gonna go big with it. You know what I'm saying?
Anyone that's a huge comic book fan of Spider-Man felt the same way. Anyone that was kind of a casual comic book fan of Spider-Man loved it. Like that's kind of
no,
you're not the only one.
I'm a hardcore Spider-Man comic book fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, I fought Mooch and Crossfire over that game, like how good it was gonna be. Like I had complete faith in Insomniac, and they at the end of the day,
I
they just
enjoyed
played
it. That's actually one of the ones I like the most on the PlayStation 4.
I got you. They played it safe though. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm getting a little burnt out on open world games, but ironically, those are the ones I like the most on the PlayStation platform. Horizon Zero Dawn and Spider-Man were my favorites.
Totally new game. It's an open world game, and it's very, very new. And I hope that everyone will like it.
Yo, dual purpose. Are you saying if I would spend $400 to $500 on a system just to play one game? No. No, I wouldn't.
No, my rule is you have to have at least 3 exclusive games.
But here's a difference compared to what you'll see from like Extremists out there. I'll be happy for the people if they do come out with a sequel. I'll be happy for you guys that you'll get to experience it if you've never had an Xbox One. See
no,
you'll
just play it on the streaming service that's going to come out.
Oh, that's true. Then I won't have to invest $400 or $500. All right, we got Death Stranding right now. Yo, I like. What the?
The game is so damn creepy.
It's a 480p, baby.
But it's so dope. But the actor, the guy who played Walking Dead, he's dope.
That's
I recognize
the chick
her from somewhere.
That's the chick from Beyond Two Souls.
Is it?
Am I right, guys, in the chat? Isn't that the chick from Beyond Two Souls?
Looks like her. Not sure.
Alright, I keep seeing a lot of cinematics about this game. I want to see what the actual gameplay is about. Like, I haven't been able to figure that out yet.
Oh, it froze. Shit, no, don't freeze.
It didn't freeze on my end there, bot.
Ah, damn. Well, I did let there's 2 more.
I'm not doing that to brag. I'm just doing that to let you know.
Well, I let the kids like start playing video games. So there's 2 more. There's 2 more game consoles that are on my internet connection right now. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm excited to see this as well. Mother.
They say mother.
So the umbilical cord's still attached to her.
Dude, it keeps freezing.
I know.
All right.
You ever play like a puzzle game and you get stuck? You ever play a puzzle game and you get stuck and you get frustrated?
Hold on.
That's what it's like trying to figure out the story.
Well, what I got from what we saw is, if you notice, she was holding kind of like the kind of like Shadow Baby. It shows that there's another side to that those shadow creatures than just being like evil or something.
I don't know. My head hurts trying to figure it out.
I like diving into stuff like that.
Like no, like seriously, like I know it sounds like I'm dogging the game. I really want to see what the gameplay is or what the game's really about, and it's just they wrap more mystery within mystery within mystery and give you all these weird little pieces here and there. Like I've lost interest.
Yo, Gothwitch girl, what is going on, lady? Good to see you in the chat. Tommy said we need gameplay.
So
Now we saw
Mama's setting is
gameplay
that her baby
the
was born
last time
unfortunately
they
on the other
showed
side
this game,
and not
where
in
he
her
was
world.
running around
So,
like.
however,
Yeah,
they are still
but
connected by the
I
umbilical
want him to
cord.
show
So that's
gameplay
why
in the
she
best
can't.
possible light. You know what I mean?
That's why they
Like,
kind of exist.
because I really want to give it the benefit of the
I
doubt that
swear that
wasn't
was Ellen
the best
Page.
light.
That was Ellen Page.
つながってそこか
I
ら
didn't
動
look
けない
like
っていうちょっとかわいそうな悲しいキャラクター。
So she has a sad background where she can't move
They're
because her
explaining it
baby
now.
is actually on the other side and she's on the real world and they're still connected. That's why she can't move from that location.
Oh, okay.
The gameplay?
I have another one to see. Show
Another
you.
one? Okay,
I don't want to see the
let's check
trailer.
it
I just
out.
want
We
to see
got a lot
game.
of
I
stuff
just
for
want
ya.
gameplay.
Yo, what did Keely have to do to get two scenes from Death Stranding from Kojima? Bridge baby.
Is that what it says on the thing? I missed it.
Little help. Okay, Sam. Remove the pod connected to that incubator.
Wow, this scene right here looks like a Quantum Break scene with how light the white is, like reflecting on
Yeah.
the character.
It's in. Good. A temporary excessive stress, easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb. Mother? Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course. You mean still mother? Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring
insane,
its settings based
Graphics
on
great.
data.
Jesus. Almost like a damn movie.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
Damn it. Come on. All right.
I'm at this.
I'll check it much slower from now on. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure.
Yo, but Streets of Rage 4 is coming to Xbox.
Has remained in service.
Oh, nice.
It may need to be retired before this expedition.
Yo, this is kind of crazy right here.
You saying there's no way to keep my baby alive?
There's no way to keep the baby alive.
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past
Yo, so
data,
look, but
perhaps we'll find more answers.
Sony has acquired the following IPs that belong in some of your games: Sunset Overdrive, Fuse, Son of the Deep, Edge of Nowhere, The Unspoken, Feral Rights, Stranglets, and the next game, Stormland.
No. If they own that, I'd be surprised they publish it.
デッドマン、デルトロ監督が演じるデッドマンと、BB の紹介です。
That was an introduction of Dead Man played by Guillermo.
That was interesting what they were talking about with the bridge baby.
Yeah, but I want to see gameplay.
その赤ちゃんですけど、これが何なのかという皆さん分からなかったんですけど、大体この登場シーンを見たら
Well,
Now,
one
you
thing
saw
you're going to
the
get from
video
Kojima,
explaining
like
what BB
even
was about,
Metal,
and
the
you
last
saw
Metal
that
Gear
Sam
Solid
always
who
had
came
this
out, not that
baby
like
in his pod,
fucking.
and
You're
wondering
gonna
what
get
it
a
was
lot of
about. So
cinematics. I
that
get
gives a
that. I
great
mean, I
Was it
expect
indication
that
of
from
it.
Phantom
Game from
Pain? You're going to get graphics because Phantom Pain looked really good when it came out.
Yeah.
But you know the funny thing is,
So it's again another
like I
kind of a
remember a
sad
huge
story that Sam has
disappointment
with the
with
BB because the
Phantom Pain
BB
when
is
it came
connected to the
out
world of
from
the
like
dead, and
gamers
that
out there, and it seems
allows
like
the
a lot of
connection
people don't
between
remember
BB and
that now.
Sam, so that the Sam could see the BTs.
It was very split how people felt about it. People, it was either hot or cold. You know what I mean?
So you will kind of have this journey with the
Hey,
baby
Christopher,
together,
I
and you
hope
will
they give
have
me gameplay because I'm
attachment
tired of
and
watching
more
the
connection,
cinematics. I
and
really
that will
want to
be
see
the part of
gameplay
the
of the game.
gameplay.
Well, you know they're not like CGI; those are
pretty amazing to
in-game
see the
I
level
understand
and
that.
thinking
graphics.
of the two worlds
I understand
connecting
how all that
together.
works. I do that all day.
Yeah, I
It's
know you
amazing.
do, brother. I'm just
Well,
throwing it
Mr.
out
Media,
there for the
I
chat.
think
Let them
everyone
know,
here
like,
is excited to see
you know, those
characters,
are
but
those are in-game
I don't
graphics
know about
right
you,
there.
but wouldn't you want to see some gameplay of Death Stranding?
Yes, please. Yes.
Time for that, right?
The Kojima Love Fest continues.
Yeah, it's something.
I'm kind of thinking
It's
of
just-
showing the gameplay at Tokyo Game Show.
なんですけど、ジェフがこんだけ言うんで皆さんもこんなに熱いんで、ちょっとだけお見せします。
Jeff, since it's Jeff's show and everyone's so excited, I would like to show you just a little bit of it.
ヒントにはなると思いますね。
It'll be kind of a hint to you as well.
で、ゲームプレイちょっとだけお見せしますけど、さらに驚くべきスターが登場します。
They could have skipped all the other stuff and just gave me gameplay footage.
Well, I like the kind of breakdown of the bridge baby though.
じゃあ皆さん一緒に見ましょう。
That's one of the weirdest aspects, and now you kind of feel for the baby because, like, you know the baby's not going to survive. Like they're using human lives.
Mm-hmm. So watch now it freezes.
The stream is not being smooth right now.
No, mine froze. Here he goes. Now it's moving.
Let's get it moving.
There's one big box on your back, like.
Like a fucking.
It's
like
huge.
Carrying around a damn refrigerator.
Yeah. You know, one thing that I've noticed about the graphics.
This is not the gameplay I want. What is
Wow. Wow.
this? No, don't rotate the camera. Don't rotate the camera.
Wow. Now, Don. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, first off, the environment looks amazing, but what I've noticed is they're keeping the plants short, patches that are only like kind of like a little bit longer, which saves on resources. No trees.
No, the length of the plants wouldn't save on resources. Because usually they're a single polygon surface with a transparency map and a texture map on it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So the height
bro?
of it and the is not going to really affect that a lot.
Well, in comparison, because a lot of the ground is mostly moss. You notice that?
But I'm saying, like, even the short plant life, anything that's vertical on that z-axis, it's going to take the same amount of processing power as the ones that are the flowers. It's not going to really, if someone actually does it right.
All right. Well, and then no trees or anything like that as well.
Can I just say that Kojima has a very weird, fantastic mind. Seriously.
Okay, suitcase ladder.
Dude, we're gonna see people putting that ladder in so many weird places.
Yeah, you definitely gotta see that.
Seriously.
But why is there a ladder? Why don't you just climb up the mountain?
It was probably easier, it's quicker to go up the ladder way.
Yeah.
I noticed you didn't pick your ladder up.
No, he just leaves it wherever he wants. You don't care.
What is this?
How you doing, Sam?
Make
How
delivery.
long is this? 2 hours? 3 hours?
I think like 2.
Nice.
Delivering cargo.
Knowing Keeley, like they would end the show with this. Like,
Yo,
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Then Xbox said they had a huge announcement to make or something.
Xbox?
Yeah, that's what I read somewhere.
No, it's. I think the only thing
I don't know.
When they're going to do their special show at the end of the year.
Dude, look at that ladder. What the hell? Yo, that's wow. You can pick it up right there and get it back.
You didn't pick it up. You left it there.
Oh, he's probably gonna use it to get back down, maybe.
He's like, I got so many ladders. I don't care.
That's crazy, dude. Yo.
That's Keeley. That's Jeff Keeley.
The baby?
No, he's in the game. He's the hologram.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yo, really? Jeff Keeley's in the game.
Hey, I'm hoping maybe you can help me out again. Don't want to be weird, but I feel you and I might have like.
Is that? It's not even his voice, though, is it?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I don't think Jeff Keighley's the voice actor, though. It's somebody else, right?
I don't know.
What's the point of putting him in a game? He's not gonna be the voice actor.
Well, that happens a lot. I mean,
I think that might be him. I heard the come back soon part.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Whoa! Rock. Stop soothing the bridge fee. Got a grip for balance when you're sliding down hills.
wait, it was easier to get up there with all the boxes on his back than it was going down the hill? Yeah, I'm...
G-Man said never shake a baby.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting for anybody out there who is excited about that game. I am definitely happy for you.
Thank you. It was honored to be asked.
There's some elements in there.
You know what this game like? It's art film the game. Like,
art film the game.
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like to me.
Tell me a bit about the gameplay that we got to see there. I know.
Yeah, because you fell off the damn cliff. That's why the baby crying.
You've talked about the Strand genre, and I think it's very important
Fucking idiot.
to see. There are a lot of hints.
Yo, Chris Hart, you probably also applauded Knack 2 when they showed that. So
man, if he likes it, he's actually genuinely like loving it. Like, let him enjoy it, I guess. So like, I can't really say it's too artsy for me.
I like artsy. There's a couple things like having to soothe the baby and stuff like that. I know there are gonna be people out there who like that element, and it's kind of like Don, what you said about the little kid in God of War. You know what I'm saying? I just hope it's not more of a nuisance. But it turns out to be more just like immersive.
It's obviously something they've been playing up since the beginning, so it's a fundamental part of the gameplay. Every part of it, just whatever we've seen to probably other things we haven't seen. So
some preppers don't really have to do with the main storyline.
なんで、彼らを探して彼らと仲良くなればいいことが起こると。その一つの例が先ほど。
Yobi, are you eating?
So you might want to find
No, I'm not. What are you
these
talking
preppers
about?
along the way.
He's got a high metabolism.
No, I'm not eating at all. What are you talking about?
Was that you, Don? I heard crunching.
No.
Not at all. That wasn't me.
Somebody else coming to hang out, man.
No,
You guys are
no,
trying
just
to
us three.
drive me crazy.
Unless it's you.
So I can't really reveal too much, but when you start to connect like this in the game with preppers and others, you will notice that you're kind of connected to the people worldwide.
Yo, dual purpose. I streamed when they had the demo for Knack 2. I streamed it from my PS4 to this channel. Go through my archive sometimes. Yo, check out my live streams. I streamed Uncharted. I streamed Spider-Man. I streamed Knack 2. I streamed God of War 3 Remastered. Obviously, you have not looked through my videos, brother.
Baby is stressed. So what you do is you use the PlayStation 4's motion controller, sensitive controller, and you kind of like.
Oh, you gotta use the motion controller on the DualShock to soothe the baby. Like you gotta.
So make sure you kind of handle with care.
あとですね、おしっこをしてましたけど。
About the urine part, I have to say.
夜の深い時間なんでいいと思いますけど。
It's late enough to kind of discuss about that, right?
前を見ようとカメラを回しても、サムは絶対見せないです。
So if you're like try to move the camera and try to see what he's doing, Sam will move away, so you'll never see actually what he's doing.
あと街中とか人がいるところではサムはおしっこしませんので。
And also there's an option where you cannot release yourself like that. Like
ファンの方は安心してください。
Like if people are near you, so don't worry, Norman fans, you won't have to be, you don't have to worry about that.
Although I heard, is it true that also can be a weapon though in the game?
そうですね。武器にもなりますし、皆さんをつなぐ。
Dual purpose. I think Bot likes Knack to a certain degree.
Could be used as a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, it
could kind of.
It wasn't bad. I didn't play the actual game. Like I said, I played the demo when it came out. I don't know. I would have to play the game more to really get an idea about it.
You will have something good later on.
まあそこにそれがゲームのあれではないですよ。肝ではない。
Well, of course, that's not the main part of the game, okay?
Well, you pee in the spot, you all get mushrooms grow.
The main part is
and you can eat it.
That's well, I gotta say, it's so amazing. Get a little insight into.
And then Keely's like, it's so amazing. Yeah.
That is not my type of party.
It's amazing stuff. Now I know we have some photos when I got to. It was a couple of years ago when you scanned me. You wouldn't even tell me what we were doing, but you're like, come down to San Diego. Sit here. They put dots on my face. They did the full scan.
He's wearing a man bra.
The same day that did his scan as well. This was like I think September.
Oh man, bro!
Oh my god! Like,
oh my goodness! Look at all those cameras.
Sure. And then I find out I'm Ludin's fan, right?
I don't know why you need that many cameras if you got someone that can actually model.
If you find him in the game and if you go to him and make the connection with him, he might give you something good.
まあジェフは比較的見つけやすいところに隠れてるんで。
Jeff is actually kind of apparent, and you could find him easily. So when the game comes out, just look for Jeff.
Well, I'm honored to have a little role with a cameo, and there'll be some other cameos, I'm sure, as well in this game.
そうですね。まだ発表できませんけど、たくさんの方が隠れてます。
Yes, I can't really.
Yeah, Gothwich, Mega's not here. He was with us for Inside Xbox.
Thank you so much for coming all this way to share a little bit more of Death Stranding with us. What do you guys think? Pretty insane, right? Hideo Kojima. There's so much there, and we don't have to wait long because you guys are on track for the game to come out this November, right? Excellent. All right, Mr. Kojima, thank you so much.
I'm not sure how this game is going to get received by gaming media and the gaming community.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be good, but weird.
I bet it's going to be a mixed bag.
Me too.
Don't get me wrong. Kojima did a good job, though. Well, the team of Kojima.
At the Sony booth, you'll see more about like the briefing the
Baby
reason why Sam
simulator,
has
get
to
outta
do this,
here.
the briefing scenes, you'll see at the Sony booth from tomorrow. So if you have time, just stop by.
でそれを見ると先ほどのジェフのビデオがより分かりやすく
And if you see that,
何をしてるかが分かって
you'll understand what you saw today with trying to find Jeff and things like that. So it will be, you'll get to be revealed more, and you'll be understanding what we saw today.
Awesome. All right, so there's a briefing scene at the Sony booth. Mr. Kojima
Before I
also
said,
doing
nah,
the
man, I'm good on
shenanigans.
this.
I can't tell you how much we all appreciate you coming all the way from Tokyo just as you're finishing the game to be here for me.
Antonio Alcea said they'll give it an 11 out of 10. Not and see when it comes down to it again. I don't, you know.
If he gets a low score, it's because of too much baby shaking.
I like to hear their pluses and minuses when they talk about the games. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys have fun? Should we do this every year? All right, well, I got to say, it's been a ton of fun putting this together. It's been great to be here in Europe. I want to thank all the developers. I want to thank Game and Cole Messi for giving us the opportunity to do this. I want to thank a lot of my team that came all the way over from Los Angeles to produce this with me.
Yeah, that game's going to be really polarizing. I don't think there's going to be very much middle ground there.
5th anniversary live in Los Angeles. Much more
It's interesting. I can't wait to see like when it comes out. Like I want to see.
So stay tuned for that.
I want to see people stream it and stuff like that. Like I want to see reactions. Like the true kind of like depiction of a good game. You know, like seeing a gamer's reaction the first time they hit like a big scenario in a game or something like that. That's when you know. You know what I'm saying?
Like a moment or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And there we go, guys. I'm gonna cut that music real quick, and let me see what I got going on here. And grab this and put it up. All right, guys, and that is pretty much it. We got through Inside Xbox. We got through opening night for Gamescom. Gamescom is live and kicking over there in Europe, and you know, the biggest basically gaming conference out there that is open to the public. And you know they're going to be going for a few days, so we're going to get bits and pieces of information and stuff like that in the next coming days as well. I want to go to Yobi here. You know the drill, man. I want to hear your thoughts on this conference and of course your highlights as well. What do you think about the show, man? Oh, good.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
No,
oh man. Yeah.
No, I'm joking. What I liked about the show, I like the hold on, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Come on, help me out. What's the name of this game that just showed?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. Yeah, I like that. I'm looking forward to Borderlands 3. Supposedly it's gonna be showing a Proving Grounds mode as well. I don't know when. A few of the games I want to really pay attention to because they ain't really catch my hype. But Death Stranding, Battle, Jesus Christ, don't mind me.
It's okay.
Death
Take
Stranding,
a deep breath. Yeah.
What's the game that's coming out next month? September, not Gears.
Gears.
But the other one?
What other game's coming out in September?
Something 3.
Something
3. The 3 is they got the first one, the second one.
Who's in the bathroom?
Uh-oh.
I don't know, but anyway, yeah.
Damn, is that you in the bathroom?
I was just talking about it, dude.
Dude, I'm drawing a blank right now.
But anyway.
But we saw like Need for Speed Heat, we saw Disintegration, we saw the Gears campaign trailer, we saw
that one. It's one more game, but we was talking about it on the other stream. It's Gears of War is coming out September. There's another game that's coming out September. Something 3.
Dude, saying something 3 does not help right now. I'm drawing a blank.
Thank you, Borderlands. Damn.
And that's just something 3. You added
something, you
added 2 somethings, and you completely screwed me up, man.
Sorry, thank you, Knox.
No doubt. Yo, man, that show was ass.
Yo.
Ass.
ass.
Brother, what about the Death Stranding, Knox?
That shit was alright. Even the Kojima interview, that shit took way too long, man. It was long for no reason. It was alright. Gears was fire. The rest of the show was hot garbage.
Dude, what about Disintegration though? The game being made by the people who spun off Bungie. Did you see that?
That should look like exactly what it is, yo. Some double A shit made by like 7 people, man. I wasn't feeling it.
Oh, damn, man. So what? You didn't like what they showed, or you didn't like the pacing? Like what makes you?
Listen, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with those shows, right? Like you could see your man Jeff Keighley struggling there before he went on his damn Kojima love fest when Kojima was sunning his ass, cutting his ass off every minute he got to cut his ass off. I'm fooling around, but I'm just saying, the audience for some reason never seems to be alive, bro. They just it's like it's a bunch of prude people just sitting in the audience and shit. There's no excitement. But the games were kind of trash that they showed, so I didn't like it, man. As a show, it was whack, and then the content that they showed was also not great. It was all right. There was a couple of things here and there, nothing that to me anyway in particular stands out. I did not enjoy the show. I thought the Inside Xbox was hot. That shit blew this shit away.
Yo, I will say, like, kind of like the pacing and them going game after game after game.
What up, K Mega?
With Inside Xbox, I thought the pacing was a lot better. I do think that they hung onto games. They kind of stretched the show out to be longer than what it would have initially have been if they did a better kind of like quicken pace to it. But yeah, all right, Knox. You said the campaign trailer was fire for Gears. Let's dive into that a little bit more, man. What got you with the campaign trailer? Did you see enough to where you might not be concerned about the campaign anymore? Like was there anything that stuck with you, man?
What I wanted to see, right? Like things like the whole invisibility, the whole usage of Jack, and how he's gonna play into the game and help out the Gears. Those are the type of things that I wanted to see. Little gameplay changes, you know what I mean? Like you see in Horde mode when they go invisible, or when they send like the
decoy,
the decoy and shit. I know those are the things they're gonna implement into the campaign that are gonna make that shit hot. Why? They had the song playing. It was epic, that trailer. Why the hell isn't Microsoft showing this shit more? Why aren't they?
Well,
why
it was
that
just
on
unveiled.
Every YouTube channel.
It was just unveiled today, though, brother. This was the world premiere.
All right, well then they need to put that shit on more commercials and all that. I want to see more of that. I want to see that again. That was hot.
All right.
You hear me? You know I'm in here now.
Yo, Mega, what is up, dude?
Mega, what's up?
I had to come in here. I had to get in here. I had to get a little piece of this
Yo,
action.
Whatever you do when you respond, don't shake the baby too hard because it's not good for the baby.
Bro, I'll wait my turn. I'll wait my turn.
I'm done. I'm good. So go ahead, Mega.
No, I mean everybody else was in here before me, so you go ahead and get this.
No, we want to hear. You weren't here with us.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were here the 2 hours talking about it as it was going. So, yo, Mega, what did you think about the show? What are your highlights, man? What are your lowlights? You know the drill.
Now, the one thing I will say is that if people think that RTSs are a dying genre or something of that nature, they'll be sadly mistaken, because I can't recall of seeing so many RTSs in a show in my history of for consoles. Like, this is crazy. Like, what did they show? Like 4 or 5 RTSs? It's insane.
The perception of when people within their own bubbles is not the reality.
Right.
Things, right? And this is one of those things.
Right. And to me, that was the thing, like that threw me back, because I'm like, wow. And of course, it's the venue of where they're at in Europe, and RTSs are very popular. So again, this just opens up, hey, look, Halo Wars 3 is pretty much might be a sealed deal, just because of all the reaction, all of these new games that's coming that's RTSs. I thought that was really cool. The more genres, the better, I say.
Okay.
I know that you guys have probably already touched over with the Insomniac thing that popped up.
Yeah,
I thought that was
news dropped while we were live, brother. Like it was like
right,
breaking news.
I was in
man.
the GRG DM, and I was like, you know why they did that, right? You know, I like because Pred popped off and said, and he was right. He was like, you know, hey, Microsoft got to make it events. PlayStation just kind of throws it out there, which he's right. But the reason why they threw it out there is because they wanted to take away what people would see, the Gears hype, because everybody was already excited about what they seen from.
It dropped within minutes.
Yeah.
After Gears trailer went off.
Right. So first off, congratulations to Sony acquiring.
Oh my goodness! Hold on, Mega. Did you just say congratulations to Sony for acquiring Insomnia?
Yeah, I did. I
Yo,
mean, that's a
out
that's
there
a good
in
move.
the
That's a
chat.
good
Do
move.
you hear that, guys? Do you hear when the news popped off and people started like talking smack and everything like that? Do you hear what what a gamer would naturally say when it comes down to something like that? Because all of a sudden, brother, I will say in the chat and out on social media, people were just like Sunset Overdrive 2, PS5, Sunset Overdrive, yeah, look what you Xbox got now, and all this good stuff, man. They just started hammering. And we were live on the show, like, congratulations to Sony. Good job with Insomniac. Now they got a little more financial stability. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, all that good stuff. Do you guys hear the difference there? But go ahead, K-Maker. My bad. I just wanted to point that out real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, well, no, I mean, no doubt. But I mean, I just, it's a great grab for them because Spider-Man has done so well. And then the fact of the games that's going to be there, and of course Sunset Overdrive, because I had to look it up and see if Microsoft still owned that property or not, or that IP, because I didn't know.
They own the publishing rights.
Right, but
they don't own the IP, but they own the publishing rights. So that's what's going on there.
Right, but Microsoft is going to go ahead and let that go. So I mean that they did that with Remedy. They want to keep the good relations,
I'm sure they'll do it. It won't be right away. It'll be surprised if it's like tomorrow or anything like that.
Right,
like,
yeah. I mean, that's cool. But I mean, look, just for Sunset Overdrive to come over to the PlayStation, that's great. It's just like what I was saying to a PlayStation fan, because of course that was the first thing that they came and tried to rub it in my face. Is that I hope you guys support it. I mean, because
dude, that's what I said.
I hope you guys support it. I mean, look, y'all talking all this shit about it, but y'all was talking bad about the game when it was on Xbox, saying it was stupid, it was dumb, it was 720p, blah 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 blah. But now you want to talk all high and mighty about it now because it most likely will probably be a Sony property, and I think that's one of those goalpost moving situations. And then again, it's pretty funny to me that PlayStation fans actually give a damn about buying studios all of a sudden, because they was thinking that was no big deal.
Yo, Meg, hold on. Let me say something, Mega.
Yeah.
When I said they announced that, I read on Twitter someone posted, where is it? Sunset Overdrive 2 on PlayStation 5, please. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. No, well, they made petitions. They talk shit about Sunset Overdrive, but then on the flip side, they wanted petitions for games like Quantum Break and for Sunset Overdrive to come over to the PlayStation.
Right.
We talked about that a couple of years ago. We talked about that a few years ago. So I mean, look, it is what it is. Congratulations. It's got a Insomniac pretty much is been synonymous with PlayStation anyway. And so, we've already looked at a great topic that we're going to talk about on GRG. I mean, I'll just throw it out there because, I mean, if you want to talk about it too, I think it'd be great because people are already trying to compare Insomniac to some of the Xbox acquired studios. They're like, some people were saying that Insomniac is better than Ninja Theory and Obsidian.
Yo, you know what's funny about that?
And I'm like, that's fucking banana. That's crazy.
When Ninja Theory came out with Hellblade, right, which had a AA budget, they're like, damn, look at what that development team can do with AA. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if they had the finances to do another big AAA game. Like they were praising Hellblade all the way around until
it became
until
a multiplat. Yeah.
until it came to Xbox.
Well, you can go further than that, Bot. You can go and just say, you can talk about Heavenly Sword. That is one of the best games that was out for the PlayStation 3. Everybody
that was
loved
a
Heavenly
hot-ass
Sword.
game.
That was a
great game.
dope ass game. Great game. We can even Enslave. Everybody loves Enslave who's played it. Kung Fu Chaos. That's your game, Bot. So I'm
hell
like,
yeah.
Ninja Theory has got some badass games. You know what I'm saying? You don't take away from Insomniac for what they got, but they're really good at for the platformer games. They got Spyro, they got Ratchet and Clank. I loved Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation. So that's a good grab, but really nobody's talking about fucking Resistance. Resistance just faded away. Now they could bring it back, which would be cool because I like the first two Resistance, but again, look, Spider-Man is what it was all about because it's the cash cow, it's the moneymaker, and then Sunset Overdrive could be that next game, and then of course they could do Ratchet and Clank or whatever. But regardless of all that, congratulations to Sony. I mean, that's a great grab. You can't hate on it. And if for gamers out there who has multiple consoles, you'll get to play the shit regardless. If it just stays on PlayStation or if it becomes a multiplayer, we never know. We don't know what's going to happen with the future of that game. But
well, just one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing, K-Mega, before you go into the rest. Another thing I pointed out is, Sony acquiring devs, acquiring studios and stuff like that. We know Xbox is doing it, bolster their first party, but also to maintain their Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? And now people are like, oh, Remedy's next and stuff like that. And I'm pointing out, I'm like, if Sony is out there shopping for studios, what's to make you think that part of the reason isn't because they're trying to get ready and bolster their own subscription service on multiple devices as well? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, look, this is again. I've said this a million times. I think Sony is going to try to go the same direction. It's smart for them to try to have a Game Pass type of situation with PlayStation Now that will make it more viable, more wanted, and again, take away from them stupid narratives that Xbox want to be third party and PlayStation want to be third party and all this other bullshit. I think it's more of the fact that these companies know the services move the needle, and a lot of gamers out there just can't afford to buy as many games as some people can. It's just not. It's that's why I look at some of these people that come out and say, "Well, these services they're trash, they're welfare." Fuck that. There's people got families, they got other responsibilities, and they got shit that they need to do. That person may only buy 3 or 4 games, but he might have a $45,000 car that he's working on, and he want to put his money on his parts to keep building that car. Don't sell people short like that. I hate shit like that. But regardless, I catched it late because I was out there playing with my dog.
Oh,
and then
so
that's why I was going to hop on, but I was out there playing with my dog and stuff, and let him go out there. And
they showed Need for Speed Heat. They showed a game called Disintegration as well.
I saw I saw all that. But I didn't see Gears because I knew that Gears was supposed to be. I went. That was the first thing I did. Was like, man, I missed Gears. It was about 15-20 minutes into the show, and so I went and I checked out Gears, and then I posted on Twitter like, oh my God, like, and then I was just hearing what Knox was saying, like, they just now showed it, but I think the strategy was the right one because even though we would have seen that at E3, we're talking about a couple of months in between for haters to dissect it and hate it and say that this isn't real, that's fake, this game is dumb.
I will disagree with you on that, brother.
I think that they would dissect the hell out of it just because that's just what they do.
See, and here's the deal. I like that they changed their mind, and I like that they use
that's
Gamescom,
a risk you're just gonna have to take,
man,
because
that trailer should have been shown at E3. Let's be real.
Absolutely, bro. There's nothing to hide there. That shit was all around dope. If people want to dissect it and do stupid shit, it only took them seven seconds to put the dude with the damn shirt on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, they're gonna do what they do.
I got that, but I know I got what you're saying, Knox, but they were smart to show what they did because let's look at this from this perspective. Okay, we seen the trailer for the story mode at E3. Then we see then the next thing we see at this point in time that what they would show right now would be the escape mode. Nobody would be all that hype about the escape mode like that because we seen already the hottest shit that we see right now, which was the story mode and then the horde mode. Like that, they did that properly for one of the first times they did it right. They did that shit right. They gave you a nugget with the new modes to get people introduced to it, and then they gradually just start feeding, where everybody was talking about Gears, positive or negative, but they kept still talking about Gears until now. There's nobody that can talk that shit because
he was breathing in the mic.
Right.
Yeah. Yobi, is that you?
That's Yobi.
That was not me.
Yobi, well,
that's not Yobi.
Yeah, everybody, just mic check. Take your mic, just pull it away from your mouth a little bit. So,
yeah,
yeah, we're not prank calling tonight on this live stream. Maybe next time.
So you hear me doing that, then that'd be me. Anyway, but to me, I think that it's absolutely. It looked fantastic,
dude. The song that they picked for the trailer was perfect for like the theme of the game. Right there.
You know what? I'm not caring about the song. I mean, the song, it's too hard rockish for me, but I don't care. The trailer was so fucking dope. Like,
the trailer was hot, man.
The trailer was hot because at first I thought, whoa, when they first showed the trailer of her dream, I said that can't be the game. Like that can't be on my X. That just can't. Bullshit. That's a Scarlet game. Like that. That's got to be CG because when they showed that heart over the bloody water,
that was crazy. Look,
I said what? And then it kicked in and showed her the actual game graphics, which still look fucking stunning. And then just everything that was going on, and the main enemy, and then what Cole was doing. I was like,
but the reason why with the song in the lyrics, I'm gonna just quote it. It says, bow down to the one you serve. You are going to get what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about the queen and everything like that, it like that. Oh my goodness, I got chills.
She gonna go queen, yo.
I think that's where it's gonna go. Yo. Yeah, and I think that's and I think she's gonna be the badass queen. That's going to be that, and there's going to be some tragedy out of this. It sets itself up pretty well. We don't know if that's going to happen or not, but anybody that was concerned about Gears, no way. And especially all the modes they got a little bit of everything they got something for everybody. So Gears is solid. It's straight. Another game that they showed. I mean, pretty much a lot of games that they showed weren't something that I was like super hyped for. Oh, the game that you was talking about, Disintegration or whatever.
That looks interesting. I gotta see more. Man.
That looked kind of Destiny.
It looked like Destiny, but if you notice,
it looked like a poor man's Destiny, man.
There was destruction. There was destruction. If I gotta go back and check it out. But when they shot up the barn or that house like in the middle of the country or whatever, I can swear I saw destruction. Like environment destruction in that game as well, which could add like another element to that. Like that, I'm interested in that. I gotta see more. I want to see exactly what that game is about. But it's gonna have a full single player campaign, and it is gonna have a multiplayer in it as well. They're saying it's really ambitious for their 30 dev team that they're making this, and it comes out this year.
Yeah, the Predator game looked cool.
That Predator looks sick, dude. The
Predator game looked cool. It reminded me a little bit of the Ghost Recon going against the Predator, but of course, I don't know. I mean, it looked good. I mean, that would be a game that I buy on the PlayStation for that.
What I liked about that is if you notice,
the graphics wasn't all that crisp, but I mean that probably will get there in time. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I play games that didn't look graphically strong. So, but just for that game, just for the premise of the game, I thought it was really dope. The whole awards thing was weird to me. I didn't. I'm like, I seen that, but I was kind of like, why are you still giving old awards when you gave awards previous?
Well,
But I guess it
he's
was
used
because
to
of
it
what
with the
people were
video
excited
game
for.
awards, man. He had to have awards in his show.
Yeah, that was kind of weird to me, but it is what it is. But I don't know, man. Look, I know that it's cool to see the game of the generation go on Nintendo, but they were trying to show that shit off like that was. They tried to show it off graphically like that was the hotness, and I mean, and I know, and I never am one of those dudes that scoff at stuff like that, but damn, that thing looked ashy. It looked ashy, Larry as hell, bro.
Brother,
I'm
it's gonna look different.
man.
It's gonna look different when you actually have it on the screen.
Did, man. But you know what, man? If Nintendo Switch fans can now have access to that game and play it, man, so be it. Because nobody should miss out on that shit. If it's
the game of the generation. Yeah, no doubt about
brother,
it.
you can go.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Yo, on the Switch,
it's great.
I'm actually, with the amount of adult content that's in that game, I'm very surprised Nintendo actually is allowing that shit on their platforms.
That's what I said, yo.
I know.
You
and
can have sex on a
unicorn
unicorn
like, what?
on the Nintendo Switch, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, bro. Yo, I gotta ask you, Mega, because you get into racing games as well. What did you think?
That's what I was gonna bring up was Need for Speed.
Yeah. What did you think about Heat? Does it look like they might finally get like the feel of the cars, like get it on point, man?
Yeah, no, I mean I'm excited for it. I am excited for it. I was excited for the other one before that, and then when I actually played it or seen the gameplay, I was like, "What is this stupid circle stuff to where you got to go through?" And what is? And then it just looked totally downgraded from what they showed from the trailer and all that. I wasn't impressed.
Brother,
and
no
I
more
barely
speed
played
cards.
Racing, but
no
this
more
looks. He
speed
looks
cards.
good. He looks good.
That's one thing I'm pumped up about. Now, again, finally, they're going back to the car parts. It's not the speed cards that just add on. Like you can literally go in and dude. I'm really interested in that. I would like to be able to play it before I buy it, though. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a feel for the cars, because I've been burned. I have been burned by Need for Speed quite a few times, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that. Yeah, no doubt about that. And that was the thing that the EA Access, they'll give you that 10-hour trial. That's perfect. They'll let me know what it looks, because it looks good. And then sometimes it looks like, well, maybe, but it looks like it's going back to the roots. That was really cool about that. Yeah, Need for Speed definitely has my interest. Man, I can't say enough about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm so ready for that. I am so ready to get back into Call of Duty. It looks fantastic. And then last but not, well, they show some Odd World. I'm glad Odd World's coming back. Always thought that was a fun little game.
I didn't even notice that in the show, man. I gotta go back and watch it again.
Yeah, it looks great. They got
said it in the chat. They showed it with Shenmue.
They showed Shenmue.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see Shenmue then. I didn't get to see that. I think that game is in trouble because of just so many hot games that's coming out there. But last but not least, I know other people want to talk, so I just had to. Look, now I gave my praise to Sony for the acquisitions and for the Predator game and all that. But bruh, that damn Kojima game,
Death Stranding.
Yeah, that
what
I don't know, man. That look, I think Kojima wants to get into film so bad, and I think that they should let him so he can have a mini series on Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever, because I think that he can break down things better in a film form than trying to do it in the game, because it looks like he's gone so narrative heavy with this game that it's almost looked like he taken away from the actual gameplay to a sense. Like when they did it on purpose, where dude fell down, and then the baby started crying, and then he starts shaking the baby. Like I was expecting to see more action, more like enemies coming around.
Well, they said Tokyo Game Show is where they're going to show like gameplay. This was just a teaser, basically.
bruh.
That's what
You
they
can
said.
show you can have their man crush, Jeff Keighley in there all you want to, but that game is over. So I mean, I'm watching Mixer and I was watching Mixer and I was watching YouTube, and people were like, there were people of saying, "Oh man, this game looks so good," but the majority of people was like, "What the hell is going on, man? I don't know, man. I don't know." And that's just a whole thought process. I mean, look, I like some of Kojima's games, but this game has been so overhyped, and it looks great. It looks beautiful graphically.
Graphically, it looks good.
But it's so over everybody's head. Like, and Fred said this shit perfectly. Like, you ain't supposed to shake no damn baby. Baby, you can't shake no baby. So I don't know if Kojima has children, but look, this game is completely bizarre. That's why I said on Twitter. I said on Twitter after I seen it, I'm like, "Is this your king, Sony fans? If this is your king in November, because it's a trouble. It's a trouble. If you can't get your fan base to understand this damn game, it is in trouble. You can have Kojima's name posted on there, and it can sell a good 2-3 million right off the bat. But that game, if people can't get into it, if people don't understand it, if it doesn't have the proper action like it's supposed to, that game is in trouble, Jack." I'm stunned. There's no way in hell that I would buy that game day one for $60 or more. I just couldn't. I will say, unless I was an OG Kojima fan like that.
What they said about the Bridge Baby with being kind of like born to a still mother or a mother that died during pregnancy and stuff like that,
Yes.
like, and the whole thing around the baby not being able, like, eventually the baby's gonna die as well. I
Right.
think there's an aspect there because you're using a life to save your own life out there in that world. Like, that to me is interesting. But I do got to agree with you when it comes down to it. It seems like he wants to be a movie director, and at some point in time, I don't know how this is. I don't know how this game is going to fare out there in the wild. Of course, there's going to be the Sony guys who just like anything that's on the brand. There are Xbox guys like that as well. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm copping that shit day one. Launch.
So you're down for that. You like what you saw and everything like that. You're good.
It's Kojima, bro. It's Kojima.
But
this shit is gonna be good. This shit is crazy. Shit, look, with every trailer that they put out, I can agree it gets crazier and crazier. You understand less and less what the shit is about. I'll give you that. But I'm definitely copping that shit day one. Just because I have to. I have to know now.
I have to know. Yo, so their marketing is working on you. Like, I have to know what the hell's going on. Yeah, like that's pretty much
no, man. They showed how many trailers for the last 2 years, and I'm still confused. Like, the only thing that I really understand is about the baby situation, and that took just a few months before the game comes out. That should have already been established to understand about what the babies were about.
I will say
it takes you from one side of the world, and since babies are half alive, half dead in the womb and whatever, I got that. Okay, that's strange, but hey, I get that. That's fine. That's like on some other anime shit. I could dig it, right? And then, but with the chick, her she had an abortion or whatever, not an abortion, but she had a miscarriage or whatever, and her baby died, and it was some kind of mystical plane, and the umbilical cord was still stuck to her, and I'm like, what? What? But when it came to the gameplay, I'm like, all right, we're gonna see some action, and then that's what's gonna get me to want to go
Tokyo
ahead
Game Show.
and try it out.
They're gonna show the gameplay. So, like, anybody who's interested in seeing like the actual gameplay to Death Stranding, you're gonna have to tune into Tokyo Game Show or Sony's YouTube when they release it out there. But Becca, what did you think about the show itself? We got Knox like saying it's hot garbage. I think the pacing, like, it was really slow. They hung themselves on certain games and kind of like just stayed there with it. Where opposed to my bad. I was gonna say, like, where opposed to Inside Xbox, it was like it didn't feel like the devs were on stage too long. They said what they said and they walked off. Like, they kept the pacing going. What did you think about the show, like, as a whole, man?
I thought the show was average. It wasn't fantastic. I thought the VGH was a lot better than this, and of course I might be called an Xbot for this, but Inside Xbox was to me a lot better than this show. But I mean, it's Gamescom, and they show games that I was not expecting to see, and that's what it's all about. So I do find it to where we can hurry up and get Kojima's game out the way, so this man could focus on other developers properly, because I thought it was bullshit that those other developers, they want to get their time to show and promote those games, but he gave Kojima 30 minutes. That to me, like, again, I get it. And then I'm like, is he got bodyguards around him again like he did at E3? Like, is that what we doing here? Like,
listen here, you got a cameo, you had to show him special treatment. I mean, there's handshaking and stuff like that behind the scenes. I mean, that's how that stuff goes.
I know, but come on, man. Look, you pick him as the headliner. I get it. Show the gameplay, let him talk, but they let him have way too much time. Now, I guess he was the headliner, but I just want him to get the game out the way.
Absolutely agree, nigga.
I mean, that's just too much. If I was a dev, like, Don, just think about this for a second. You're a dev, and you out there, and you're trying to promote your game, and then you go over here, got your game, and people might be like, whoa, what game is that? That game looks kind of hot. All right, get your ass out of here, Kojima. You know what I'm saying? And then you over here like, is this motherfucker getting like 30, 40 fucking minutes over a game that we've been seeing for the last 2-3 years? I just now showed my game for the first time. I found that to be
Don, look at G-Man's comment, man.
This is how I would handle it. So, you know how I would handle it, Mega? I look at how people handle themselves. And I would look at Jeff Keighley and I would say, why would I want to partner up with him?
Okay.
I mean, that's how I would look at it. I would say, if I have whatever platform I would be, say, publishing on, I would try to get on their stage.
All right.
Jeff Keighley wouldn't be my number one pick.
Yeah, I mean, that's to me, that's why I was just saying, like, it's the show was decent. It wasn't bad. I just feel like we've done this with Kojima already multiple times. We did it the year before last. We did it this year. Last year. Now we're doing it again this year. And I just, bro, like, I get it. You like the man, the guy likes you. It's cool that you got into the game. I thought that part was cool for him. But my God, there's those other devs really need their games to get out there and be talked about. They're games that we haven't even seen or heard of before. And I would like a little bit more time for that. And then if you want to do a one-on-one after the show with Kojima, the Kojima fans is going to flock to that. And you can have as long as you want to with him. I just felt that on that stage, it shouldn't have been that long.
You can share recipes and everything on a show after the show. I got you, brother.
Right. Christopher over here talking about, I want the game and I want to platinum it. Yeah, day one, baby, on PC.
Chris, I freaking love having Chris in the chat. One of the main reasons why I made him a moderator, man. Like, his hype is second to none. Anytime you say,
I get a show a C. I get a show a C.
All right, brother. And moving on to the Don. Yo, Don. First off, you were a little late coming in, but you definitely caught up. You saw the the Gears 5 campaign trailer. You went basically all the way through with us. So, what did you think about the show? And of course, let us know your kind of like highs and lows when it comes to the show.
I like the Predator gameplay. I like the Gears gameplay. I like the guys that used to work at Bungie. Kind of curious what that's about. I don't think that's going to be a big game. I think that's going to be smaller scope.
But it's got your interest, right? Like, you want to see more.
I want to try it out. Yeah, I want to try it out. I mean, these are the things that I want to try out or buy.
And he looked excited.
Same with the Predator game. I don't think it's going to be a big game, but it's going to be one of those cool little multiplayer games that you have in your library that you can play, right?
Mm.
And I don't have a lot of that on the PlayStation side of things, so that's something that I'm interested in. And then when it came to the Kojima thing, it was like it took all my patience to sit through it. It just like here's the thing: it's like I as somebody that has the background, I've gone to art school, and there's certain people in art school you just kind of you put up with, right? Like, they could be brilliant, they can be like beyond way more intelligent than you, but like they just they're always on this like they're not on a ground level of their audience, and I think that's my thing with Kojima is he's had the reins unleashed and he can just do whatever he wants, and I think he wants to make an artsy game that looks beautiful, and the game looks beautiful. I think it's a very much an artsy game, but I didn't see anything from the gameplay that makes me go, I really want to play that game, or I'm really interested in that story. Like, because I have a certain rule, and this goes with all games, right? Yeah, I really want to see if you want a hype or in-engine trailer, you show that first. Okay, cool. By the time I see it next year, I want to see gameplay, and then go forward from there. And it's one of the reasons why I harped on Gears 5 during the Xbox conference, because they didn't show really gameplay of the main campaign, which is the thing I'm mostly interested in. They show a cutscene and they show a multiplayer mode. So, that's how I like my games presented to me. I can't speak for others, but they've lost me on Death Stranding. If they really wanted me to play it, I just don't. I don't know when I'll ever get around to it, to be honest with you.
All right, and the show as a whole, brother, like, when it comes down to it, you already heard my kind of like opinion on it or whatnot. What did you think about the show as a whole, man?
It's not well, and just like how we criticize when PlayStation does something bad or Xbox doesn't play to their best. I think this is not Jeff Keighley's best presentation of his stick, right? I think he's done much better in the past, substantially better in the past. I don't think it's an issue with the content; it's the pacing of the content and how it's presented. And I think that was the big issue.
Damn, Christopher didn't even pre-order Death Stranding yet. Not till today.
Wow.
Yo!
Fraud.
Yo! Oh, no.
Fraud the public. Fraud the public.
Man, and he's been on that
What is
bandwagon.
that? What does that come out though for those guys?
November.
Just out of curiosity.
I think
November 8th or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out when it comes out.
Yo, Dead Rising Ninja said pissing
I'm gonna fight it right away.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like this is how you heard me during the whole entire thing. I want to see gameplay. I don't like. I know there's gonna be a narrative-driven thing with a Kojima game, and that's something that's supposed to unfold when you play it. I get that part. Like, I'm not new to his games. And then the first thing they show me on gameplay is him taking a piss. Like, I mean,
I thought it was funny, dude. I thought it was funny personally.
I guess it could be funny if that's not if you're looking forward to like seeing actual.
Well,
gameplay.
he said the reason why they put that in there was to show that if you're trying to like spin the camera around to see what he's doing, you're not going to be able to.
So is that what makes you want to buy a game?
I'm just wondering. All right, we know he's got the number 1 down pat, but can he go number 2?
Well, did you hear the part where he said you can all pee in one spot and make a mushroom grow and then eat it later? And like,
what?
Yeah, you talked about that at the translation at the end. Like,
I was so tuned out at that time. So what?
Yeah, go back and look at it. Like me, I don't want to misquote him, but it sounded like you make mushrooms grow by doing that, and then you can eat it later. I don't know.
I think what is it? Trini XLNC. Yeah.
Fuck.
Trini in the chat kind of said it. I think
I haven't brought that back in a while.
He said Kojima is being cryptic on purpose, but it's not hyping me up. Like there are interesting aspects.
Yeah, he's always known for that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you look at his history, I mean, call it what it is.
Dude, and I remember so many people kind of being upset about Phantom Pain after they actually played through the whole game. Like they weren't happy about how that story unfolded and everything like that. Like, and it's funny how gamers have short memories when it comes to stuff like that. And it's like, oh no, it's Kojima. And I'm like, the last Metal Gear didn't really, like, it got high ratings, Metacritic, all that good stuff. But the actual gamers, like, you put your finger on the pulse of the community. There was a lot of people that weren't really happy with how that game like turned out. To be really honest with you, once
I don't know when the hell that I never saw anybody.
I did
really have any displeasure with fucking
the
Metal
last
Gear,
one. That last one had a lot of mixed reviews.
Oh yeah, it had a lot of mixed reviews. Yeah,
it was either high or low. There was no middle ground.
Everybody said the beginning was absolute fire, and then
which it is.
And then what the hell happened after that? It was pretty much
you start hiding in boxes, and then there was a chick with with a bikini top running around. I'm like, what? But it's and remember, people, they gave that game a 10 off of name recognition alone.
Yeah.
That to me is what that again. I mean, I don't follow these stupid reviews and trends like that anyway, but Metacritic scores. But like, it almost seems like they played the first couple of hours and then they was like, you know what? I don't even need to play any more of this. This game is absolutely fantastic. It's perfect. Let's go to the next one.
Yo, Z Black.
And
oh, my bad. I just want to say,
No,
Z
you
Black
fine, you
Rider said in the chat, if you pee on the mushroom, a Mario is born.
Oh.
Like,
Doom,
guys, you got it. Like there are so many ways you can joke about this that it's hilarious in certain aspects. But like I said, in terms of like the backstory of the Bridge Baby and stuff like that, there's a part of me that's interested to hear kind of like what's going on in this like universe in this environment, and I can't wait to see more. I definitely want to see Tokyo Game Show, the gameplay that they're going to show there. And we'll just move on from there. But as of right now, like, I'm not sure how this game is going to be digested by the gaming community. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
I'm getting asked crazy questions now, Bot. Tell me this. Would you buy Sunset Overdrive 2 if it comes out on the PlayStation 5?
somebody asked me that in the chat, and I'm like, hold on.
You can catch me. Go ahead.
I was like, spend $400 to $500 on a console for one game? You know, they got to show me more than that. They got to show me diversity in their first party.
Here, I'll give a proper answer. If I already own the platform, yeah, I'll play it just like I played the first one.
Yeah,
it's not that complicated.
I mean, if people could catch me from the record, I've never been a huge fan of Sunset Overdrive. I like when they talk about. I've always been the person I've always said that it should come out. It should have a sequel. Yeah, but it's never been my favorite out of the Xbox games that came out. But I've got it. I've supported it, and it's like I told this person, yeah, I'll buy it. I mean, I got a PlayStation. I mean, I'll give it a shot, just like I did the first one. It's just to me,
I got a PlayStation. I'm not confident, but I didn't like the first one.
I'm not the biggest fan of it because I would now if they implement
if they make some changes and shit, and I see something in the previews that draws my attention, yeah. But if it's more the same, because I didn't enjoy it. Me personally, I didn't like. I thought it was good. I thought it was a well done game for the people that like that, but I couldn't get into it.
Well, yeah, no, it was a fun game. I just wish that the multiplayer was a lot more robust. Now, if they come with it, which most likely they would make a better multiplayer and make it more robust, then I'll play it because that to me was where I think the game shined was when you did have the multiplayer. And then that would make me
all
play
they had
the
to do was
story
make
more.
the story co-op, man. That's all they had to do.
Exactly, and that would be and I would definitely do that. So yeah, I would buy it. That's the crazy concept of some of these fanboys out here. They wanna try to put you in a box to try to see what you would say. And if I said no, I wouldn't buy it. Oh, look at that because it's on. Well, I never was a fan of the game to that degree.
Brother,
to where
but
I
talk about putting people in a box. People have used the game Sunset Overdrive in terms of an inferior game, and their list of so-called Xbox inferior first-party game or exclusive games because it's second party. But they had Sunset Overdrive. I was the one telling people like how good Sunset Overdrive was, and people were coming back that were PlayStation fans. No, it was garbage, absolute garbage. How could you like that garbage? And now the first thing when you hear Insomniac, they're like, Sunset Overdrive 2, here we come. Like
I still don't understand. I thought they were all talking about Spider-Man 2. And now it's about the other one. I don't get it.
That's exactly what they do.
Yeah, here's the thing.
It's gonna be Spider-Man 2 for sure. Spider-Man, they're not. Sunset, I don't think you see a Sunset Overdrive.
Knox, that's not guaranteed.
Before you see a Sunset sequel, you'll see a Spider-Man sequel. I at least think that much.
I wouldn't put yourself out there on that one.
All right. Well,
we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, because it's just the licensing fees are so expensive from Disney.
No doubt. But I'm just saying that that game did make a killing. You know what I mean? And
For who?
Sony has their their agreements with Disney, and they have their movie partnerships and all that shit with Columbia. So they'll find a way to make that happen.
What I'm saying is, it made a killing for who?
It made a killing for everybody involved. I'm gonna imagine it's best selling fucking superhero
Some
game.
people got paid. Sure.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now, some people got paid. not everyone made out like a bandit on that one.
Are you trying to say Disney got paid?
Well, I mean, if you know something I don't know, then that's different. But I can only assume.
I'm just saying this is not a knock on Disney. Disney's licenses are really expensive. So the amount of revenue you have to generate in this game is huge. So what Sony, I think, made out in a lot of ways in general, because they obviously sold a lot more of their platform. And I think really only thing that Somniac got out of it, it was just the paycheck that basically Sony was floating. I think that's pretty much all that panned out to be. So I don't know if this will pan out. And here's the thing: is Disney is not just they're shopping around. They sold a lot of copies, but they're still shopping around for all their franchises, including ones they've already put out there. So
Talis, I did not state that both sides don't do it, but we are talking about one game, one possible franchise, and I'm putting it out there that when it comes down to it, I sat there and tried to tell people how good Sunset Overdrive was, and I got a huge door slammed in my face by a lot of people, PlayStation extremists and stuff, that it was absolute garbage. And those same people are the ones out there now talking about the sequel on PlayStation. I'm not saying that one side doesn't do it compared to the other. We were talking about that one game, and that is the game that I put out there as like my game of this generation. I absolutely love Sunset Overdrive. I thought I thought it got misrepresented.
And don't disrespect The Witcher, man. Don't disrespect The Witcher.
And then y'all, man.
Dude, I don't have 4 years. I don't have 4 years to complete a game, though, man. So,
but check this out. Like, and look for this game to be on PC, just like the first Sunset Overdrive, because Tim just dropped something for what Sean Layton said. And so basically what we're looking at is 4 more of these games. He said exclusive games are a part of Sony strategies, but some games, particularly multiplayer titles designed to be played on personal computers, will see a broader distribution. So this new energy, the old guard stuff I've been talking about for years. Get ready. Like, I mean,
don't be a dinosaur.
Yeah, don't be a dinosaur, because you're going to keep talking about exclusive. All right? Yeah, when it's on PC.
Mm-hmm. Well, and there's the thing about Death Stranding. Death Stranding is a second-party deal, because Kojima's dev team, they're independent right now. And, when it comes down to the labeling on the cover art and stuff like that, it doesn't say only on PlayStation. They talked about it going to PC as well. So, in kind of like the minds of those Sony extremists out there, any game that goes to PC, which I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? It's not technically an exclusive. Like, I don't agree with that.
I still think it's exclusive as long as it doesn't go to another console.
Well,
that just don't make sense to me. PC is its own entity. It's you could call it's a platform, but it's not
an open platform though.
Yeah, it's not it's whatever you want it to be. Like, I've said this argument many times. When people go into Best Buy and they go into Walmart, wherever. Well, I wouldn't buy a PC at Walmart, but you go to Best Buy, you go to Circuit City, some shit like that. Most of the people that's going in there are not buying PC gamer rigs. They're buying just PCs. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's different when people come out and you see a person with an Xbox, a Nintendo, and a PlayStation. You know what that's for. That's a gaming rig. People doing that for gaming. PC is just its own entity. You can do whatever. You can do your fucking taxes, or you can watch porn all day. You can do whatever you want to do on PC.
Dude, so the taxes part was what I was about to say, though.
Yeah. So I mean, like, stop it. Like, it's still, if it's not on Xbox or Nintendo, then it's an exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that same energy. It doesn't matter what console it's on. Well, as long as it just stays on that console.
I'm excited that their future is secured. Like
Me
that's
too.
the thing.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't think Sony's disappearing. I don't think Microsoft's disappearing, but Insomniac could disappear if that's the risk of being independent, right? You run out of capital in regards to that, and they signed a deal. They're guaranteed capital, and and I said this before. If there was two people I want Insomniac to be bought out by, it would either be based on their track record and their history of who they've worked with in the past, which would be either Microsoft or Sony. So I got my wish.
Yo, shout out to Z Black Rider in the chat, man. It is always good to see you in the chat. He said the real news is PUBG going crossplay, and I'm gonna say with PlayStation. I'm not. It's not a super chat. I don't have to say it word for word, okay? But that is great. That is awesome, man. Yo, what up?
Did you hear the about the live stream from Google Stadia? They are getting trashed on the Reddit. Like they're getting slammed like nasty, dude.
Uh-oh. Somebody
Like-
better call and make sure Mooch is okay. Like he might.
Somebody hit up
Dude,
Mooch, kid.
They are getting slammed on
What's
Reddit.
going on? What's happening now? What's happening?
It was an exclusive game they showed. 'Cause they don't have a lot going on right now.
That game
Yeah,
called Guilt. I think
their
it's called Guilt.
presentation, everybody was just slamming their ass. Like they saying the shit was terrible.
Yo, shout out to my brother Mooch. Mooch, it's gonna be okay. I know you bought into Stadia, man. Just be happy with it. Play the games while the option is available. And
I'll wait for xCloud to be testing that shit out, bro. Like I'm certainly
well, the
not
thing about
jumping in on
xCloud
the
is
Stadia.
there is a console to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? Like they can always kind of like bring xCloud back if it's not working properly, but it always has like it can always be at console and then expand out. With Stadia, they have no hardware besides just the controller. So if they ever cut that out, like it's curtains. It's curtains. Like that's shout out to the brave Mooch for investing on a platform like that with no kind of hardware to fall back on.
I give him respect. 'Cause I
give him
couldn't do that
props,
shit.
man.
I'm
Like
sorry.
he went all in. He went all in. he pushed all his chips to the middle of the table and said, "Yeah, I'll roll with the hand I was dealt right here." So
Man, look, like I said, my main focus is gonna be Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. That's it. All these other motherfuckers can kick rocks.
well, guys, on that note, anybody else have anything else to say about opening night live at Gamescom? Anybody anything left to say? I think we're good. Yo, huge shout out to everybody that was hanging
I just
out with
want to
us
say
today.
real quick, my bad, that it was hot garbage.
It was hot garbage. yeah, like somebody.
All right, done.
We gotta make a Knox T-shirt now. It was hot garbage. Yeah, but yo, thank you guys for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done it yet, hit that thumbs up button, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button. Go ahead. We are getting close to 4,000 subscribers on this channel. When I hit 5,000 on this channel, I will be giving away a console of the winner's choice. And we got new hardware right around the corner: PS5, Project Scarlet, whatever you want, man. You can even come back here do Xbox One, PS4, PS4 Pro, Nintendo Switch. Whoever wins will get the console that they want, and it's gonna be an awesome giveaway. Let's get there, guys. Let's get there so this way I can do this giveaway.
Nice.
But on that note, huge shout out to the panel as well. We're gonna go in like a 40-year-old with a comb over. We're gonna get the plugs in, and if O Snaps is listening, I just made her really mad right there. But yo, let's start with my brother Yobi coming in. One of the workhorses in this community, trying to keep the positivity out there. Yobi, why don't you let people know where they can go to talk games with you, brother?
Man, look, they can find me on Xbox Live at Yobi Dream. You can find me on Twitter at XBYOBY. Wait, I forgot my goddamn gaming thing. That a bitch. They can find me on Twitter at VGYobiXB. And yeah, let's chop it up. We can talk. We can play games online. Anything. It was fun. I had fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun today, man. It was
amazing.
It was a good Monday, dude. It's Monday.
Yeah, it's a good Monday, and the gaming industry is on fire right now.
Damn,
Seriously.
we're getting a major thunderstorm right now. Yo, I just heard
Indeed, my man. Indeed.
I heard that thunder crack. Yo. Next on the list is the Don. Don, it's always good to have you live on a show with us, man. You have been a part of this channel for God knows how long. I know you stream on Mixer, so let them know about your Mixer streaming, and of course where they can go and talk games with you, brother.
Yeah, I don't stream on Twitch because that's pretty much your dad's streaming service.
Twitch.
Yeah,
So,
well, you have standards, is what you're trying to say.
It's your dad's streaming service, man. Yeah, that's what it is. But no, shout out to everyone that actually enjoys Twitch, man. If you enjoy Twitch, do Twitch. But you can find me on Mixer. The best way to find me is on my Twitter handle, which is Adon_KTR. Everything is listed there. If you want to follow me there, that'd be great. But it's not needed.
Nice, brother. Yo, huge shout out to
Still there?
Yeah, are you here? What?
The Don left.
He let. Oh man, yo, huge shout out to one of the newest family members to the next podcast, Crispy Bomb in the chat. He said he is going to be streaming Gears 4 at 5:30. That's 5:30 Eastern on Mixer. Definitely go check out his channel. Just type in Crispy Bomb, it'll bring you right there. Next, we got to go to K Mega. K Mega came in with a fury. He came in high energy today on both shows, whether it was the end of the opening night and also on Inside Xbox. He has a little YouTube channel you guys might want to check out, but I'm gonna let him talk about that.
You can check out the K Mega 405 channel. Check it out. Go ahead, check it out. Sub to it. Check out GRG. I don't know. I might make a video talking about this. I might go ahead and do that.
You got to, dog. You got to.
I think I might go ahead and talk about this, man. I think it might be just fun just to talk about a little bit. But glad to come on, man, to do this. It's fun. Come check out the Discord, the GRG Nation Discord. That's really about it, man. It's 109 degrees out here. So we need some damn rain. It's hot, but other than that, man, yeah, cool.
Shit, come to Miami. It's raining damn near every day, dog.
Brother, I shut off the AC over here because I didn't want. Sometimes a fuse will blow if we have too many kind of like systems and everything going in the house. I didn't want it to happen, so I just been dealing with a box fan right now. As soon as we go off the air, I'm switching it over, man. No doubt.
Basically, he's saying you can't run a deep fryer and an Xbox at the same time.
Yeah, no. But
dual purpose. No, I am not on Molly. What the hell?
Yeah. What the fuck? Dude, you gotta love the chat, man. The chat, some of the craziest stuff goes down in the chat. Yo, Knoxximus, my brother from the Rotten Apple. Brother, you know the drill. You know what time it is, man. You gotta let people know where they can go to talk games with you. You also have a small YouTube channel like myself. You might want to let them know about that. Yeah, you know the drill, man. You know what to do.
Yeah, no diggity, man. It was good, man. I got to jump in here and shoot the shit with you fellas, man. It's always a good thing, man. Chat is always on the money. Panel's always on the money. So it is what it is, man. Y'all already know, man. Right here on YouTube and Knox We Trust. New shit coming soon, man. I'm trying to make that happen for real, man. Like it's coming. I know it's in hiatus right now, but it's coming. But
tell me about
it. But yeah,
it's kind of like the Don's YouTube channel.
I have the same problem as you, man. Don't worry about it. I get it.
yeah. But you can always catch me on the next podcast right here on Saturdays. You already know Xbox channel. You can catch me on Xbox Nation on Wednesdays, and also sometimes the mooch. Show the kids some love. On Crossfire too. So you already know, man.
Nice.
Get your knock.
Nice,
pretty
brother.
Good, pretty neat.
I was just about to say that. Damn. I was like, yo, he's not gonna say it, so I'm gonna come in with pretty good, pretty neat. Damn it. And not only that, I don't think he said it today. He didn't talk about them yuccas.
He did.
I don't think so.
I don't think I did. I didn't see any time we discussed any. But I am gonna be dropping them yuccas to get that Death Stranding. You know what I'm saying? Copping that shit, mega day one.
Oh, you go get it? Yeah, shit.
Yo, dude, I will travel down to your crib to check it out, man. It's only like maybe an hour and a half to go.
Knox, if you stream that, I'll actually watch it. I want to see what it's all about. I want to see your reaction, though.
What game are we talking about?
I do that shit right when it drops, yo. I might just do that, Don. Just stream that shit on Twitch though, because I can't fuck with that mixer and their search bar halfway down the screen. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
oh.
it's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's only for professionals, man. Yo, but on that note, again, huge shout out to the chat, guys. You are the next on the panel. Seeing the chat go live, seeing your thoughts, your opinions, your jokes, just your interactions with each other. Absolutely awesome. You guys were absolute fire today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and tune in throughout the week on this channel. I will have videos going up. It is going to be crazy hectic. Me and the family are going to be moving, but we're going to be moving closer to the beach. That is right, people. I cannot wait. But a couple videos, and of course, tune in this coming Saturday for the next podcast. We might have a topic or two to talk about already on Monday, man. It's going to turn out, I can see this coming Saturday, next podcast is going to be one for the history book. So definitely tune into that. Until then, you guys have a great Monday, and we will be seeing you again real soon.
Peace.